Welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
And hello there, friendos. Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
How is everybody doing today? Hi, Dallas. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Valentine. Hi, Dallas.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Did I say Dallas twice? I meant Dale and Dallas. Hello. I had a very crazy busy morning, but I also got a lot of stuff done, and I'm looking forward to doing today's stream. How is everybody doing? Today, we're gonna take it nice and easy. Silly Maxi. Yay, says Valentine. I feel it, I feel it. Today's gonna be a silly, silly, silly stream. I'm going to be reviewing and ranking every single book that I read last year. I don't know what the categories were last year. No worries, Dale, you're good. Am I gonna literally look up what I did last year? You know what? Let me literally go look up what my tier list was last year. Oh no, double Maxi, don't worry about it, it's fine. It's okay, double Maxi can't hurt you. I can look it up for you if you want. I opened my channel just now. I'm literally gonna just like open it in a new tab. I'm almost there. I can see book stonks. I'm looking for the thumbnail that says book stonks on it. There it is. Found it. Let me just pause the video. Please no ads. I'm gonna implore you. Please no ads. Oh wow, the stream looked very different a year ago. Whoa, why are there so many? Why are there so many? Dude, there's so many chapters in this video? What the heck? There are so many. There are so many. There are so many chapters in this video. Why? Okay, I have fiction, non-fiction. Okay, let me just back up for a second. It's fiction, non-fiction. I'm also lower the music, by the way. I've labeled a document for me with definitely read, maybe read, the rest actually avoid. I do want to say though, like if you're expecting this to be like, don't expect this to be like holy crap. Kirin's like I read books for myself first and foremost. I guess non-fiction goes first. I'll put fiction first. Fiction, non-fiction. Manga and light novels. Did I read any light? I don't think I read any light novels this year. Manga slash light novels. Art books and RPGs. I don't think I read any RPGs this year. And just the Chilluminati tier list. Oh my god. As good as a novel. There's a special segment for as good as a novel. Hi Jada.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
How you doing? I'm setting up the stream. I guess I could put self-help in here. I think I read a lot of self-help books this year, I think. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay. There is a lot of we should make everybody guess your most read genres. We should actually do that. No worries, Jada. Hey, good to hear you got out of work. Hell yeah, you're free. I do think it would be fun if we literally make a question of like, you know, what genre do you think I read most? Because Kitty actually did the stats for me. I really appreciate that, Kitty. I think I'm fine with these tiers. We'll figure out. I mean, you know what? Actually, the worst of the worst of the worst. There you go. Hell yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. I recently bit the bullet and got an e-reader, so I'm hoping to read more. Hell yeah, Jada, that's exciting. E-readers are so much fun. And that's it, it's time for us to get onto the actual show proper, so let's just dive right in. Beep boop. Hello, friendos. There is the music. Hi there. How's everybody doing? The name is Maxi, pronouns are they, them. Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hi, Chips. It's time for stonks. It's time for book-related book-related stonkoronics, okay? We have a timer. We don't, so definitely remind me to take breaks. I love your new avatar. Thank you. We have a lot of fun with this character model. I have my utter defeat mode. I have my Simpsons mode for whenever I make references, as was the style at the time. And I recently made my Mickey Mouse mode now because Mickey Mouse is public domain. A completely original character, please do not steal. Woohoo! Anyways. Alright, and here we are. Hello. Welcome! A year ago, I ranked every single book that I read on a tier list. That video is available. Mickey Kirin, oh my god, chips. Steamboat Willie version, that is. Yes, the Steamboat Willie Mickey is public domain. It belongs to the people now. But I mean, let's be entirely honest though. Like, that is basically like standard Mickey though, let's be entirely honest, but whatever, it's fine. I forgot that the Lucky Rabbit is also, it's not Walter, is it? What's his name? Douglas? No. What's the name of the Lucky Rabbit that's also public domain now, by the way? Gilbert? Oswald! Thank you, Dale. Thank you. So, first and foremost, how are y'all doing? I hope you have something nice to drink. To stay hydrated. I know that I'm gonna be staying hydrated today. I have a big old jug of water right here. Kathunk. And I'm just gonna be chatting about books all day today. If we finish early, which seems unlikely considering how I apparently I read more books this year than I did last year. Also, hi Raquel.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Oh my god, Kendra's here. Oh my god, hi Kendra. Kendra says, I don't know if we'll be allies or enemies today, dear Maxi. Yeah, well, what's the difference? Dude! Chip says, I had the world's hottest bath so I could become lobsterfied. Dude! Can I get some lobsters in chat, please? Listen, okay, I guess we can start talking about like overall like reading things, right? The baby started walking. Oh my god, that's so lovely. Oh my god, I'm dying. Baby! Dude, in before the lobsters? Do the lobsters show up on stream? I don't think they do. Cute walking pog. Oh my god. So, in case that you don't know me, in case you're somehow watching this video completely random, hi there, the name is Maxi, pronouns are they, them. I am an author, game designer, artist, and streamer, and I love reading books. I just love reading books. Books are one of my favorite things to read. To engage with. I particularly read audiobooks, which allows me to get extra reading done while I'm doing the dishes or going for walks. I also use reading for research. You will notice over the course of this year of books that I go through moods. Oh my god. So, I want to make it very, like the thing is, like, some people are like, dude, I only read this kind of book, right? That's not me. That is absolutely not me. I read everything and everything and everything all the time, but I only eat it and read it when I need it. Wow, it rhymed. That's how you know I'm serious. So I only read things whenever they're meaningful to whatever the hell I'm doing. So you will see my taste develop over the course of the year. First and foremost though, Kitty made a really good point earlier. I want to ask everyone in chat right now, what type of book do you think, what genre of book do you think I read the most this year? Go. What genre of book specifically? Also, hi Lord Peace.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Oh my god. Biography? Manga, visual novel, non-fiction? Hi Ronnie!
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Biography, also slash memoir, I would say. Fiction, says Dale. Probably bio, says Chippities. Chippathy? Chippathy? Quote 414, my favorite Bible verse is the one where Vriska did nothing wrong. You're a memoir girly, GN. So I'm gonna tell you, Kitty did the stats, by the way. Nonfiction is, in fact, my #1 category, but it's not that. It's honestly not that bad. It's honestly not that bad. 27 of the books that I read this year were nonfiction. And now, nonfiction also includes memoirs and also like science-y books. So again, like nonfiction is a really, really broad genre. I would say memoirs is my most read genre, by the way. How is LGBTQ its own category? I mean, that's the way that it is in the American library system. Did you generate this somewhere, Kitty, or is this just being brilliant? Dude, just literally... Kendra, just look up online pie chart generator. It's the first result. I literally used it this morning. Dude, I literally used it this morning. Dude, you know what? Dude, I literally used it this morning for figuring out the items for my RPG. I literally used it this morning. It's the first result. Okay, Kendra's curious whether it was a thing that Goodreads did. I don't have a Goodreads account. The manga shonen separation. Okay, it's because Kitty did the classical genres. Okay, listen. Sips and Atelier. Oh my god. Ronnie. Yeah, so in case anybody's wondering, I don't have a Goodreads. Mostly because I like to keep what I read private, except for this one time. Except for this one time in the year when I let you in. Wait, if you don't have Goodreads, how do you keep track of it? Ah, that's a good question to ask, Valentine. One of the things that I like to do is that every day before I go to bed, I record all the memories that happened every single day. You know, and it can be memories such as like, you know, I made a really tasty batch of soup. I had a fun time on stream. I got a lot of work done on this. I went for a walk and I did this. And of course, the books that I read go on the list. So at the end of the year, I go through all my records. And I make them into a big old list. In fact, I think I have the list literally on this tab. Let me double check that there's nothing like special in here. I don't think there is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, literally, like, here's the list, by the way. Here's literally the list is right here. It also has the things we watched and the games we played. We beat Atelier Risa last year, actually. That's a very good game, by the way. 100% recommend Atelier Risa, by the way. We want to play more Ateliers, but they take time. So as I was mentioning, I like to keep what I read private, mostly because like I already have to engage with social media for my job. I already have to engage with social media as my job, so like why would I want to spend more time doing social media? Kendra says we gotta play the vampire game. Yes, gotcha. Kendra, you have been freed from the Binding of Isaac Mines. You're welcome. Alright. And I helped. So I like to keep things private, except for this one day of the year, where I tell you exactly what I read and what I thought about it. So yeah, I read way more like memoir / nonfiction than I did anything else, but that's not saying much. So I do want to clarify one thing. Maxi, why don't you read more fiction? People ask me this all the time. People are like, Maxi, you're an author, shouldn't you read more fiction? And the thing is, if I must be entirely honest, it's a little bit hard for me to get into fiction sometimes. Unless it's something that I'm really, really excited for. Because, you know, I write fiction. You know, it's different when you can just activate your brain and go into the imaginary worldscape. It's a little bit different when you can just do that at a whim. Sorry if I'm not, I promise this is not, you know, I'm just built differently. But it's a little bit, it's different. Like, I tried to read Babel this year, like, last year, like 3 times. And I stopped every single time, because I just couldn't get into it. Are any of Maxi's books on the tier list? No, I didn't reread any of my books this year, Dale. My brain just works differently. That's also fair, Raquel. Kendra says Babel is brilliant, but it's a tome. I have started trying to read Babel so many times. I legitimately feel like I need a 6-hour train ride to really like get into it. Yeah. So what happened? What happened this year? So you first have to understand that I didn't just wake up on the 1st of January 2023, and I was like, all right, time to start reading something new. I feel this as chips because I'm super picky about prose, needs to understand, but also if there's nothing in the language to sink in my teeth, I get bored. I absolutely relate to that. And this is not to say, by the way, I'm not saying Babel is not a good book. I'm looking forward to reading it. It's just not the right time. I'm legitimately not working on anything that requires that inspiration. You must remember once again that I read things to get inspired. I read things to get inspired for my own projects. So when I need something set in that kind of Victorian Babel era, then I will read Babel. Until then, it remains in the to-be-read pile. And so, what happened at the end of 2022? At the end of 2022, I was reading a bunch of memoirs from people who were previously working on SNL. I happened to read Colin Joust's A Very Punchable Face, and I very much enjoyed that book. That was a very, very lovely memoir. Colin Joust, by the way, he's the guy who does Weekend Update on SNL. Very, very funny, very, very lovely, actually. I was ready for it to be complete utter trash, and it actually really blew me away. Other books that I read last year, I believe that I read Nick Offerman's Where the Deer and the Antelope Play. That book is absolutely fantastic. Probably my favorite book of last year. Or 2 years ago, forgive me. My favorite book of 2022, probably Where the Deer and the Antelope Play, for sure. By Nick Offerman. Yes, also known as Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. He's an incredibly talented writer. Has a wonderful reading voice. The audiobook is just so much superior to the print because you get his actual voice work. And yeah. So I finished 2022 reading Colin Joust's A Very Punchable Face. So I figured, you know what? I read some Nick Offerman. I read some Colin Joust. You know who else was on SNL? Amy Poehler! Amy Poehler was on SNL. Amy Poehler was on SNL. And she wrote a book called Yes Please. Oh my god, really? Raquel says, German has a word for a face that it's punchable. Yo, please tell me, I wanna know. Oh, where is Siska when you need her? Backpfeifen Geseik? Backpfeifen Geseik. Horseback face? Oh my god. Oh my god. Kendra says, I get Amy Poehler confused with Amy Schumer and my skin crawled for a second. So here's the dealio. I read Yes Please at the top of... Let me take a sip of water, by the way. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. My throat is all blank. All right. So, what did I think of Amy Poehler's memoir from 2018? Yes, please. It's actually ass. It's actually a terrible memoir. It's so bad. I did not enjoy it at all whatsoever. It is not for me. So I don't know who was telling Amy Poehler how to write this book. I don't know who the agent was. I don't know who was giving her guidelines. Whoever did effed up. So what's the problem with Yes Please? The thing is, if you're writing a book, please, for the love of God, don't spend the opening chapter telling me about how hard it is to write the book. Please, for the love of God, don't tell me how hard it was for you to write the book. Don't tell me that you're like, right now, I'm struggling to write the middle of the book, I say as I'm writing the opening of the book. Don't waste my time with that. Also, hi, Charlie.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Get some chores done, friendo. Love you. Legitimately, the book starts with Amy Poehler being like, I'm in the middle of writing this book and I don't know how I'm gonna finish this book. And I'm like, dude, this is not an introduction. It's really funny because by comparison, Colin Joust's Colin Joust's memoir is just straight to the point, non-stop laughter. Also, again, whoever told Amy to write this book messed up, because Amy does the thing where she keeps going back and forth between the past and the present, which makes the story really hard to follow. He makes it so hard to follow when I'm like, all right, you're telling me a story about you being a child, and now you're back to being an adult, and now you're back to being a baby, and now you're back to being a grown-ass adult. And like, I understand that, like, if it's your life, you're like, yeah, people are gonna follow this story. But like, I didn't live your life. How the hell would I know? How would, like, there are so many elements, because I didn't know Amy Poehler's backstory. I didn't know the lore. I didn't know Amy Poehler's lore. So, like, there are things where I'm like, how did you end up living in Chicago? And she never explains it, because she just assumes that you know that she ended up working for the People's Blank and Blank comedy troupe or something. Like, she just expects that you know her backstory already, which is kind of, butts. Anyways, it was really funny because, like, Amy Poehler comes off as being, like, a really, really nice, sweet person in Parks and Rec and a lot of her sketches in SNL. And in the book, she's kind of mean in the book, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of shook how mean she is. And I'm like, damn, I thought you were, like, nice. Turns out, no. No. It's really fun. Oh my god. It's really funny when, like, the main takeaway from Amy Poehler's Yes Please is that apparently Tina Fey is like an angel. And I'm like, damn. Any book that leaves me thinking that Tina Fey is better, that's definitely an accomplishment. Anyways, the second book I read in the year was The Myth of Normal. This book is on the top seller list, like, to this day, and with good reason. By the way, welcome to an ongoing Maxi plot thread, by the way. I love reading books about science and about mental health. Kendra says, I also confused Tina Fey with Amy Poehler. They don't even look the same, Kendra. They're literally two different white women. They're all white women, it's fine. They're not even the same white woman. One's medium height, the other one's short and blonde. Tina Fey's a brunette. Tina Fey wears glasses. Like, if this was a game of Guess Who, you would lose. Anyways, so The Myth of Normal by Gabor Mate and Daniel Mate, is an absolutely delightful book about trauma, about dealing with like lifelong trauma and autism. Let me tell you, there's sometimes whenever Kitty and I go to our local independent bookstore, we walk by the top seller books, right? And I want to tell you, the top seller books is half the time complete and utter garbage, and half the time books that actually deserve to be there. Yeah, Charlie, it's been a year since the first time we did this. Yo, Kitty confuses Tina Fey with Nick Offerman's wife. Not even close. Not even close. If I got you a picture of both of them, you would go, that's not even the same person. Guys, you're all letting me down today. Anyways, The Myth of Normal. It's a great book. It's a great book that talks about the way that the human brain works. It is completely new research. It literally came out last year. It is absolutely delightful. Especially if you want to learn about a bunch of studies on the human mind, and how trauma can completely F up someone, and ways in which you can deal with that trauma. So let's talk about the way that I like scientific books, okay? Especially, I would almost say The Myth of Normal is a self-help book, and self-help books are basically broken between two contents, okay? There's two content inside of a self-help book. There is anecdotes and context, basically the things that explain what the hell they're talking about, and practical advice, things you can actually do to get better. The bad books that are self-help give you only anecdotes and nothing else. The better books achieve a little bit of a balance. I think that like, advice without anecdotes is not particularly effective, because you need to some sort of foundation to understand why the tips are helpful. Myth of Normal gives you actually some actionable things you can do to overcome your trauma. Very, very good book, especially if you had some of that delicious childhood trauma. I absolutely recommend it. It's a delightful book. Every time I see it on the top seller list, I'm like, yes, very good. The next, let me actually open up my little list here. Let me just open up my list of the books so I can do them in order, by the way. Blah blah and blah blah. So after that, I decided to finally go and finish the one Junji Ito manga I hadn't finished, because yes, in case you're wondering, yes, we're still borrowing all of, yes, you have to, okay, Chips, hold on, okay, we'll get to Constance Wu, my sworn enemy, in a moment, okay? So Deserter is a Junji Ito manga. It's a story collection of Junji Ito stories. It is very good. All of Junji Ito is very good. I'm not even gonna I have not read Matthew Perry's memoir. I'm gonna be entirely honest. Okay, so I'm gonna come out and say it, okay? Matthew Perry's memoir came out before he passed away, so I feel like reading the book now might be kind of a bad vibe, you know? Because, like, memoirs that you write when you're alive always end up in a bit of a hopeful note, and then you're like, yeah, the book ends in a hopeful note, and 5 months later, he was found unconscious in, like, what, his bathtub? It's a bit of a bad vibe, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I want to put myself through that. I don't think so. Anyways, Deserter, Junji Ito, master of manga horror, absolute master of using black and white in all of his art. It's a story collection. I literally reviewed like 7 of them last year, so I'm gonna tell you it's good. It's Junji Ito. That's all you need to know. It's good. After Junji Ito, oh, there you go. Get ready, everyone. It's time to talk about my sworn enemy, Constance Wu. Making a Scene by Constance Wu. This is the book that I was reading. Literally, when I was making the video for this, when I was working on the stream for this last year, I was reading Constance Wu's Making a Scene. So, Constance Wu, by the way, not again, I was literally reading it at the time. We're catching up with the timeline. So, Constance Wu is an actress. You might know her from Crazy Rich Asians and also Fresh Off the Boat. I believe she was the mom in Fresh Off the Boat. This is her memoir. I lied. That was a joke. That was a joke. It's not a memoir. It is actually a collection of essays. I'm gonna tell you. Stop the music. Stop the music. So let me tell you something. Anytime I pick up a book and I'm like, this looks interesting, and then I read the summary and it tells me that it's just a collection of essays, I sleep. I pass out. I pass out. I pass completely out. I just fall asleep. I don't mind essays. I like essays. My only issue is that there is an ongoing thread that I find in books that are that are a collection of essays, is that they're completely wholly disconnected because they don't have a continuous narrative. And they also can have whacked tonal differences. For instance, this book by Constance Wu has an essay where she talks about her sex life, followed by a story of her just being an innocent young girl back to back. And let me tell you, there was whiplash. Damn. The things I heard about her, the things I read about her, and then back to she's a child, and I'm just like, all right. Maybe don't put those two back to back, Constance Wu's editor. The issue that I have with essays is that, like, they're often disconnected, and you end up with the Constance Wu situation of, like, you know, I don't, you know, I'm not a prude. I'm not. You can talk about your sex life, is fine. But following your sex life with talking about you being a child puts me in a bit of a bad place. I'm not gonna lie. And the reason why we joked last year that Constance Wu was my sworn enemy is because I read Constance Wu's book. I think the writing is fine. I think the book is just not for me. Chip says the mods write a collection of essays to torment Maxi, and Kendra says the title is Timed Out Essays on Moderation. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good, Kendra. You guys should do that. If you guys did that, I would read it on stream. I would legitimately read it on stream. Go ahead, organize it. But put it on the mod chat. Put it on the mod chat. Write a collection of essays, and I'll read them on stream. I will do the audiobook for this. Okay, Kendra just links to their to their freaking blog. No, I'll sue you for copyright. Oh my god. So, as I was reading Constance Wu's Making a Scene, I realized that, like, I don't hate her. I don't hate her because she's a human being, and I really only got to know her through the book. But the thing is that, like, I realized... By the way, it's Charlie Arlette, by the way. The comment is Charlie Arlette. The link worked for me, Kendra. Anyway, so as I was saying, as I was reading the book, I realized that if I got to meet Constance Wu in real life, we would both hate each other. We have, like, the complete polar opposite personality. So I came out of the book being, one, these were some okay essays, and two, I would not get along with Constance Wu. Constance Wu and I, if we sat next to each other in the airport, if we had to sit next to each other in the airplane, we would probably destroy one another. It would not end well for anybody. Anyways, that's Constance Wu. Is it bad? I don't think it's bad. It's not bad like Amy Poehler's book bad, but it's definitely, like, it's not for me. If you like essays, read it. It's fine. Kendra says, I love reading a book where I'm like, I would hate them in real life, but I get it. Yeah, no, I would hate... I want you to understand. I would hate Constance Wu, and she would hate me. That's where we're at. So what's the rating here? Okay, so the books are organized from left to right, left being the best, right being the worst. Oh my god. Dallas says, I read a book of essays recently that had half of them by the editor. The non-editor people seemed more interesting. That's fun. That's funny. Wait, let me see. What self-help book did Kendra drop in the mod chat? Let's see. In the secret chat? Why do we have so many places to chat? Wait, there's a Danganronpa character generator? Excuse me? This way to change a gentle guide to personal transformation. This feels like it's gonna try to sell me on crystals, but okay, that's fine. So yeah, the books on the right are the worst. The books on the left are the best. And speaking of books that are just perfectly okay, is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me by Mindy Kaling. Let me tell you. After reading Making a Scene by Constance Wu, I'm like, let's read more SNL cast member books. So I read Mindy Kaling's Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me. It's okay. It's okay. That's a 2010 YouTube thumbnail? Oh my god. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. The thing is, Mia and Hendrix and Maxi and SNL memoirs, ha 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 ha. Listen, that's basically it. I don't think I want to read Tina Fey's Boss Lady, because that book is from like 2012, and let me tell you, it's from the before times. There were lines. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say it right now. I'm just gonna say it right now, okay? One of the moments that really, like, took me out of Yes Please by Amy Poehler. You can tell that this book is from literally like 2017, maybe 2015. This is an older book, and you can tell because at one point, I want y'all to get ready. By the way, I'm putting the awkward sound. At one point in the book, she says, and I kid you not, she says something about how she is very, very good friends with a man she looks she looks up to a lot, a fellow comedian by the name of Louis C.K. So, as you can imagine, that did not age well. That did not age well. That is why maybe don't read memoirs from like 10 years ago, Maxi. So that's why I don't think I'm reading any more SNL memoirs. I love Amy Poehler being like, I'm going to bat for Louis C.K. He's so good. Louis C.K. has done some really messed up stuff. Somebody give Amy a second edition to fix that. Listen. Don't look up Louis C.K. You don't. It's fine. It's fine. Let's move on. Is everyone hanging out without me? It's funny, but it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Editor's note. Yeah, we freaking know. It's unfortunate. Is that Kiryu in one of the covers? I don't think so. I don't think it's Kiryu. Anyways, the next book, by the way, that I read, get ready for some absolutely... Wait, hold up. Yeah, Crossplay Love, Volume 2, let's go. Alright, so, after reading... Chips' footnote, no longer friends with that guy. Oh my god. Alright, so, after reading a bunch of, like, normal-ass people stuff, I thought, let's read some absolute trash manga. Crossplay Love Otaku Cross Punk is a manga series about two boys who are in love with each other's cross-dressing version of themselves. It's absolutely dumb. These boys are gay and they don't even know it. Everyone in this book is literally gay, and incredibly just the amount the gay-ass things that happen in this book is absolutely ridiculous, okay? It's like, boy dresses up as a girl to work at a maid cafe. Boy doesn't want to go in there because that's where weirdos go, so he decides to dress up as a girl to go in there to chat with the other girl. So there's like layers of absolute nonsense in this manga. It's up to 5 volumes. It's perfect in every way. Please read it. Crossplay Love is absolutely incredible. Sorry, the Deserter. I just love Crossplay Love more. I'm sorry. It's just literally in my notes, by the way. I finished reading Crossplay Love Volume 2 on the 30th of January 2022. Everyone in this book is so dumb in all caps. That was my note. That was my note for this book. Everyone is dumb. Now, after that, I was like, I read some manga. Let's read more manga. I read Dissolving Classroom by Junji Ito. It's more Junji Ito. The story in this one is way more messed up, by the way. Shoutouts to this weirdo girl, by the way, whose name I forget. Dissolving Classroom is very messed up. It's great. It's a very good one, by the way. I don't have much to say. It's Junji Ito. He's the master of Japanese manga horror. He achieves the ultimate balance of things that are sheer terrifying and also goofy as hell. This girl is so goofy, and at the same time everything goes so bad in this book in the best way. So that's that. That's Dissolving Classroom. That was on the 31st of January. On the 2nd, I finished What If. Where is What If? By the way, this looks like it's not a lot of books. It's 43 books, man. Or 37 really, but whatever, it's fine, don't worry about it. I'll explain in a second. No, it's What If. That's how to. Where's What If? There's What If. All right. This is non-fiction as well. I'm gonna put it like right here. Welcome back, Kitty. It's the last one. Thank you, love. All right. So What If? What If is a book by the creator of XKCD, also known as Randall Monroe. It's a book of him answering absurd hypothetical questions with hard, serious scientific answers. This is the book that taught me, that explained to me why stirring your soup doesn't make it cool down any faster. It's very good. In fact, this book, I enjoyed this book so much that I read his other 2 books literally in the same year. What If was fun. Again, I especially love the scientific explanation as to why stirring your drink or stirring your soup does not make it cool down any faster. It's messed up. You really would think that it does something. It doesn't do a damn thing. It's fun. If you love just thought experiments, it's great. No, it must. It doesn't, Kendra. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. I'm sorry to break it to you, but the amount, like the rate at which heat exits the soup does not move because you move it. I thought you had more integrity, Kendra. Facts don't care about your feelings. So again, if you're a curious little nerd, if you were the kind of kid who would like borrow the book of dinosaurs from the library, you should read What If. Very, very good. Absolutely very, very good. Again, that is What If by Randall Munroe, the creator of XKCD. I listened to the audiobook, which is unfortunately read by Will Wheaton. I don't hate Will Wheaton. No, wait. Is it Will Wheaton? Or Tom? Which one is Will Wheaton is the actor, right? Kendra, I don't know what you're talking about. Will Wheaton is the actor, right? Right? That's like the geeky actor, right? Valentine says, I felt that in my bones. I loved dinosaurs as a kid. Okay, yeah. Is it Star Trek guy? Okay, so... Okay, everybody. Thank you, Wesley Crusher from Star Trek. Thank you, Dallas. So... Will Wheaton and I have a love-hate relationship. So... Kendra, I'm not clicking on any links. Now, thank you for the link, friend. I'll check it out later. Will Wheaton did the audiobooks for books 6 through 10 of the Chronicles of Amber series. And I think he did an ass job at them. He did okay in What If. Every time I hear his voice, I'm like, wow, Will couldn't have done a better job for the Chronicles of Amber. Anyways, it's fine. I'm okay. I'm not mad about it. He also did yeah, of course he read Ready Player One. He's a nerd. Thank you, Dallas. I'm gonna stick it up and stretch. And honestly, I want everybody to take a chance to like get up and stretch, because we're about to talk about I'm Glad My Mom Died, which we definitely need like a second to breathe. All right, everyone, I'm gonna ask everyone to prepare your pantaloons, by the way. The next book I read, I finished I'm Glad My Mom Died on the 22nd of February. Jeanette McCurdy's I'm Glad My Mom Died. Woo! People were not messing around about this book. So, it's really good. It's really good. So I'm gonna tell you, okay? The first thing I thought when I saw this cover, I thought, man, it's a little bit messed up to be like, I'm happy my mom died. Then I read the book and I'm like, God, I'm happy your mom died. It's very good. It's a very heavy read. This is the heaviest possible read there could possibly be. This might be the heaviest book in my entire like year. I would not recommend this book to anybody dealing with mental health issues, but man, if it isn't good. It's so good. It's so messed up, but it's very good. This is Jeanette McCurdy's memoir, talking about how effed up her mom was, her life as a childhood actress. It's poof, is rough. It's a very rough book, but honestly, like, it's so weird. It's so weird. Kendra says, I'm not a huge celebrity memoir person because I'm usually left like, we didn't need this. This isn't helpful at all, or that interesting in the long run. But this book is the complete opposite. It's so important and well done. It really is. Every time I see it climbing back up on the bestseller list, I get really happy because I'm like, damn. You can tell that this was a really hard story for her to tell, and she did a really good job with it. I absolutely recommend I'm putting it in front of The Myth of Normal just because it's just such a heavy read. Really? It was originally a solo stage show. That's interesting. I'm happy that she actually made it into a book because I feel like we got more out of the book, to be entirely honest. All right. Following on the 11th of March, I finished where is my boy Haruki Murakami's Underground. Haruki Murakami, who's also a fiction author, he's also a journalist, by the way. And Underground is Haruki Murakami's I guess journalistic approach to the Tokyo gas attack that happened in the 90s. Did you know there was a Tokyo terrorist gas attack in the 90s? Oh my god. I love Murakami, but again, me and Murakami is the opposite of me and Constance Wu. I like Murakami. I feel like we would get together and we would have a good time. Underground is very, very good. Underground, see, the reason why I like Underground is because Underground is 2 books in one. It is a book entirely about the events of the Tokyo gas attack, and he follows a timeline. He follows a timeline, and he like interviews like people who were in there. He cross references things. The book is just a big display of like how badly the Japanese government handled the situation, but also like the resilience of people in a moment of crisis. And the second half of the book is him reaching out to former members of the cult. Did you know a cult was behind the bombings? Anyways, he reaches to members of the cult to learn more of their side of the story. It goes places. Holy crap, it's a really good book. I really, really like it. It's Murakami doing journalism, and the thing is, and the reason why I really, really enjoyed the book is that he opens up talking about how, as a fiction author, he cares the most about people. So he wanted to make this journalistic report be more about the people, rather than the events that happened, is more focusing on the people who were there, the people who saw the things that happened, the people who were lost due to the tragedy. Yeah, I absolutely recommend Underground. Very, very good. Hey, Discipline is Destiny. All right, Ryan Holiday. Oh, this is so hard. This is so hard. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeanette. I'm sorry, Jeanette. You're the hardest read. I read 2 Ryan Holiday books. Let's just put them both. No, it's fine. I'll wait. All right, self-help book number 1. Discipline is Destiny by Ryan Holiday. I gave this book a try because I heard good things about it. How do I even describe this? This is a self-help book basically talking about ways to develop discipline, ways to manage your willpower, but the thing that makes Ryan Holiday's books so enjoyable, and I can say this because I've read like 3 of them already, is that he has a really, really delightful prose. The audiobook is also extra good because he reads it himself, and you can tell the emotion behind his words. It's definitely not like blowing air up your ass. He's actually saying really meaningful things, and I really, really do appreciate that. He manages to weave in the anecdotes in between the advice in a way that makes it feel very natural. There's definitely more anecdotes here than advice, but every time I finish a Ryan Holiday book, I come out feeling inspired to get back to work, inspired to do better, and I like this book so much that I went and I bought it physically. Normally, I get my books from the library, or I buy them and I sell them to my bookstore because I have limited bookshelf space in my house. I wanted this book physically, and this is a book that I intend to reread this year, just because every time I read one of his books, I come out of it feeling very inspired. I love his prose. So Ryan Holiday, very, very good. If you would like to learn more about self-control and discipline, I recommend Ryan Holiday's Discipline is Destiny. Very, very good. Also, I'm gonna tell you, okay? So one of the things that the thing that I despise the most when it comes to self-help is that people give advice that they themselves don't follow, or they live lifestyles that are contrarian to their belief system or what they're teaching. Ryan Holiday literally like lives in the countryside and has a farm with his kids, and like just like the way that he just talks about manual labor, to me it seems like he isn't just the guy sitting in the back of a chair. You know, he isn't just the guy leaning on a chair smoking on a pipe. He's actually out there doing things, and he talks about his own experiences. I really like that. Yeah, Valentine gets it too. All right, so where is... yeah, literally after I finished Discipline is Destiny, on the 7th of April, I read How To. I'll put it right here. How To is literally another of Randall Munroe's book. This book, instead of it being answering absurd questions with scientific answers, he provides scientific solutions to absurd problems. I think there's some really like dumb... Again, like if you like absurd ideas, this book is great. Because there are some really silly problems solved in this book. I think there was one about like how to not be late for work, and like the first solution is like get to work fast, right? And then like he keeps giving more solutions to how not to be late for work, including resetting all the clocks in the world, and even like trying to find a way to meld the reality of time. I mean, like if you load your work into a spaceship and then you launch them into space, the way that time will meld around them might make it so that you might have more seconds before having to go to work, but then you have to get on a spaceship to chase after them. It's silly. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Kitty says the way you described it, is that you were reading them like it was hypothetical, absurd Mythbusters. It absolutely is. It is complete nonsense. It's like chapter 10. What to do, like how to build a pool. And it's like, all right, but why have you built the pool out of lava? And it's like, it's just complete nonsense. It's very good. It's very good. I very much enjoy how to, by the way. Okay, so the day it is the 15th of April 2023. I figured I would go back on my SNL train, so I read Aziz Ansari's Modern Romance. Alright, so Aziz Ansari was not on SNL. Okay, so the thing is, I want to tell you all something, okay? This book is a complete debate. Maxi, your Sisyphus and your Rock is SNL memoirs. God bless you. Thank you. So, here's the dealio. I want you all to just take a second and take a deep breath, okay? So, if you were to purchase a book titled Aziz Ansari's Modern Romance, what do you think this book would be about? Take a second to just type in chat. What do you think this book would be about? When did this come out? 2018. God damn it, Chips. '1950s style masculinity, relationship advice maybe, how online dating sucks. Raquel is actually pretty close on the money. So, I thought that this book would be Aziz Ansari talking about relationships and just doing like stand-up. I thought it was gonna be a book version of stand-up. I thought it was gonna be just fun and anecdotes and bits. Maybe it was gonna be like, because he's done several books, so I thought this is like the latest part of his memoir, right? No! In this book, he literally got together with two scientists and he did a research experiment to see how different people around the world talk about love and experience love and deal with relationships. It's fine. It's not what I thought it would be. It's also not funny. It's actually a pretty serious book. I get the feeling that Aziz might be like a little bit of like a science nerd, Because he like, yeah, like I met with these two guys and I'm like, you're totally friends with those two guys. And then they just did a giant experiment. They interviewed people from all over the world. They went all over the world talking to people. Yeah. I would say, so that's not Kiryu, it's not Kiryu. I will say, I do agree with Kendra. There's the possibility that this might not, it might be one of those things where like, he jumped on this just to get like a nice book deal or something. I don't know. It's not funny. And the funniest thing is that like, surprisingly enough, the book is like, this book is from like 2019, I think, or whatever. Maybe it's 2020, but it was like finished in 2019. Whatever, it's fine. Like, it's written in a very serious scientific format because they, right off the bat, he establishes that like, the biggest problem with this book is that they didn't actually ask, they mostly interviewed straight people, and I'm like, oh, well, thank you for just actually saying that. Thank you for not, like, just, like, not acknowledging that queer people exist. But, like, the data is inherently flawed because it didn't actually, it only talked to straight people, so who cares? It's fine. I found it more enjoyable than Mindy Kaling's book, and I wasn't tearing my hair out, like, with Constance Wu, so there you go. So, yeah. So having heteros live in a different world than us, it's really true. He talked about dating and, like, dating apps, and I'm just like... It was funny because, like, all the bits where he was trying to be funny fell flat because it's between all these blocks of data and, like, interviews, and I'm just like... I'm like, okay, buddy, whatever you think that's fun. Anyways, so having finished this, I thought, you know what? Just take me back to Nick Offerman. So after that, it feels almost bad to, like, put it, like, here, but... then after that, I read Nick Offerman's book. The Greatest Love Story Ever Told, featuring Nick Offerman and Megan Mullally, also known as his wife. This book is okay. It's okay. Having read Where the Deer and the Antelope Play, which is his best book, by the way. This book is literally just about how the two of them fell in love, and it's just that honestly, the audiobook version is superior. I'm sorry. Yeah. No dating, I will simply glitch into being a gay gender neutral housewife. Honestly, I like that. You know, if I will say these two have a really interesting story as to how they ended up meeting each other and falling in love. Modern Romance was 2015. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you for looking that up. So, you know, it's nice. It's a little bit disorganized, I'm not gonna lie. It feels more like just two people talking because that's what it is. Nonetheless, it's fine. I'm actually gonna lower it a little bit. I think I enjoyed the What If books a lot more, I'm not gonna lie. Is it time for Zodiac? It's not. Okay, so... there we go. So having finished this, I was like, I'm not done with Nick Offerman. Give me more Nick Offerman. Ooh. After this, I read Nick Offerman's Paddle Your Own Canoe. I believe this is his second book. So I literally went through his book in reverse order. I read the fourth, the third, and this is the second book he's ever published. His writing is definitely not fully mature in this book, but it's still, he has that delightful voice. He has that essence of prose. He speaks very longingly about motivation, about creativity, about what makes him want to be an actor, why he works in carpentry. You know, it's a very nice and inspiring story. And I have to say, by the way, fun fact, most audiobooks, by the way, I listen to audiobooks because I have an attention thing. I listen to audiobooks at like 1.5 or 1.75 speed. For Nick, 1.0, baby. I could not dare read those books any faster. I just want to listen to the sound of his voice. I would love for Nick Offerman to just like whisper me sweet nothings until I surrender to sleep every single night. Absolutely delightful. Shoutouts to Nick. I believe that's the end of Nick's books for the rest of the year, which is so sad. Oh my god. Kendra says I had to turn Children of Dune to 1.75. Wait, y'all listening to books at 1% speed? Kendra says it was so funny because the narrator just sounded like the climax was making him very, very nervous. I love that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Paddle your own boat. After this, alright, welcome to, dude, where's all the did I read any fiction this year? Dude, where are this, oh, I guess, where are the 16 fiction books that I read? Okay, I see a couple, never mind, I'm lying. Chip says I could never listen to a Nightcore audiobook. So after that, I finished a book that was given to me for my birthday! On my birthday stream, somebody purchased one of my books for my gift, wish list, from my wish list, exclamation mark throne, I guess. It is Fight Magic Items. I'm gonna put it, ooh, I liked you more than this, yeah. It was Kendra who got the book for me, thank you! Fight Magic Items! Fight Magic Items! The History of Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and the Rise of Japanese RPGs in the West. Very delightful book. Aidan Moore does a fantastic job in this book. I read it physically, that's what took me a little bit longer than normal. It definitely it does a really good job at showing, walking through the history of Japanese role-playing games. Having Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest being basically twins, who went in different directions. It's absolutely delightful. Throughout the book, there's like little featurettes on other RPGs that were inspired by things and like the ways that things developed, and there's like little tidbits over here. But honestly, the best part was actually just having someone collect all the information regarding like the interviews with the creators and really getting to know what they were all about. And I really appreciate that. Again, I'm a big nerd on game design. I'm an RPG designer now. I may or may not be designing a JRPG role-playing game, like literally right now. Literally like an hour ago, I was still working on it. So reading a book that talks about specifically Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, two series that are very close and dear to my heart, it was very good. Anyone interested in the history of video games, I wholly recommend Fight Magic Items. Very, very good. Third best book. I would gladly reread. So following this, I finally went and finished another manga that I meant to finish forever. I'm gonna put it at number 1 because this is Frankenstein by Junji Ito. Yes! Let me take a sip of water real quick. Alright, so this manga. This manga is Junji Ito doing a manga adaptation of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. It is delightful. It is absolutely delightful. Very, very good. The weird thing, though, is that you think Frankenstein is the whole book. It's not. It's 2/3 of the book. The last third is just other random Junji Ito stories. But I will say, though, he does a really good job. I didn't finish reading Frankenstein, but what I read was adapted very, very well in the manga. So, good stuff. If you are a fan of manga, and you don't mind getting a little bit spooked, or if you're a fan of Frankenstein, I wholly recommend Junji Ito's Frankenstein. So far, the best thing, for sure. What's next? Zodiac! Oh, let's freaking go. Alright. Ooh, this is a tough one. Was Zodiac better than Jeanette McCurdy's? I think it was. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jeanette. Alright, Zodiac! Did this one did you have this in audio? I had Zodiac in audio, yeah. I was able to find the audiobook on Libby. Zodiac is the shocking true story behind the nation's most bizarre mass murder by Robert Graysmith. This is a big book. This is a big book. Considered by many to be the best version, the best compilation of all the data surrounding the Zodiac killer. And let me tell you, it's a doozy. It goes places. There are so many times in this book, and this book is old, by the way. I think it's from like the 90s. There are so many moments where like the author is walking you through like, so at this point, you know, as a journalist, I thought this had to be the person, so I went and looked into it, and the guy who it seems as though he had to be the Zodiac killer, cleared by a great alibi and not even. Hi, Noms.
Welcome back.
None of the, like, although it seemed that so this guy had to be it, the evidence pointed otherwise, and then it happening again and again. It's just so good. It's just so good. It's a very, very good book. If you like true crime, I wholly recommend Zodiac. Like, if you're the kind of person you love like a, you know, 3-hour deep dive that isn't plagiarized, I wholly recommend reading Zodiac. It's very, very good. Yeah, again, really close to the best books that I read last year. I was reading this, by the way, fun fact, I read this in part preparing for One Page Left, by the way. Fun fact. Alright, so after Zodiac, I'm like, you know what? I have to have some fiction. I have to have some fiction, so I finally read Stephen King's The Shining. Let me tell you, I was not expecting it to be so good. It's really good. I thought, what are the odds that this old-ass book has aged well? It's aged really well. It was really funny, like, reading the book, and I'm, like, catching the little, like, hints. It kind of a certified banger. It actually is really, really good. Like, it's the sort of thing where I'm like, no offense, but the Stanley Kubrick movie might have done this book a disservice. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry. I'm sorry. But let me tell you, half of that movie is not even in the book. Half of that movie is just made up stuff that Stanley came up with on the spot. Let me tell you, there is no man in a dog suit on his knees doing you know what in the book. That being said though, the book is very, very good. Holy crap, you get to see inside the main character's head. I forget his name, I'm really, really sorry. The dad, you get to see inside his head. And holy crap, you really understand. Jack, thank you. No, sorry. That's Jack Nicholson. I forget what his name is, whatever, it's fine. You see inside his head, you really understand. There is one line that runs through the entire book. Come get your medicine. That, it doesn't make sense at the beginning. But then once you, about 2/3 of the way through the book, you recognize the context for come get your medicine. And you're like, holy crap. Oh my god, when his sister calls her Shelley Duvall because of the haircut. Oh my god, that's so funny. Anyway, The Shining turns out really good. Oh crap, it's time. Oh no, we're halfway through the year already. It is July 12, 2023. And I have just finished reading. I've just finished reading The Creative Act. Oh god. Alright, welcome to the Creative Act by Rick Rubin. This book is absolute ass. This book could not be any worse. It could not possibly be any worse. So Rick Rubin is a music producer, which is kind of funny. I don't really know why. What does a music producer know about creativity? So this book is Rick Rubin waxing philosophical about things that he doesn't know a damn thing about. He spends the entire book trying to explain what being creative is, what being a creative person is like, and doesn't actually say a damn thing. There's entire pages in this book where nothing is being said. He is literally just saying, he's just saying sentences with no meaning. They don't even sound good. So sometimes when you give people purple prose, you do it because it sounds cool. It doesn't even sound cool. Kendra says, to be fair, most music producers are like music editors and so are often the creative backbones of albums. Not this guy. Let me tell you, if he is the creative backbone behind albums, I don't know what the I don't know who's doing the work for him, because this book is ass. Legitimately, I came out of this book being like, holy crap, this guy doesn't know anything. I also felt like my time was wasted. Like, I feel like the worst thing you can do for a reader is make them feel as though they wasted their time reading your book. I came out of this book knowing less. The funniest thing is that, like, he makes it like he's his memoir, but you also learn nothing about him. He just talks and talks and talks. And he has great pieces of advice, such as, get ready for this one, okay? Why not hire a ghostwriter? Oh, I'm sorry, did I stutter? Yes! One of the pieces of advice that he gives creative people is hire a ghostwriter. Yeah. Have you considered just hiring someone to write your books for you? Yeah. Just hire a ghostwriter. His actual advice. His actual advice. And then I remember he gives the advice of like he gives the advice of hire a ghostwriter, and then like 2 chapters later he's like, yeah, but I don't know anything about writing books. And I'm like, then why are you giving advice? Anyways, actual advice, have money. Yeah. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, okay? The book contains like 15%, like, I'm gonna get in trouble for phrasing it this way, but I'm just gonna freaking say it, okay? 15% of the book is like culturally appropriated Buddhism stuff that is presented in the widest way possible. Like, not even like as someone who has read into Buddhism, let me tell you, I could smell it from a mile away, and I'm like, this is white people Buddhism. This isn't like real Buddhism. This is just like I do this so that I seem like dark and mysterious, which is just another kind of Orientalism to begin with, but whatever's fine. Anyways, does this man live in Hollywood? Of course he lives in Hollywood. He wrote a creative advice book and gave the advice of hire a ghostwriter. Yeah, Valentine says, oh no, it's the type where they steal something Eastern and don't understand it at all. Yup. He sounds like he lives in Hollywood, yeah. This book is ass. It's still on the top 10 list because he's a rich guy with marketing money, so there you go. So yeah, it's bad. It's literally, so far it's the worst thing I read all year. It's getting a contender really close, don't you worry about it. There hasn't been a lot of like bad stuff in here, but trust me, we'll get there. Yeah, Kendra says people seem to like this, but maybe they just liked him. Kendra, you know what, Kendra? You should read, Kendra, read the sample for this book and then tell me if you make sense of it, because it's just like I can tell that he just got high and was just writing words, because a lot of it is just nonsensical. And again, hire a ghostwriter? Really? That's your piece of advice? Anyways, on the 14th of August, I then finished a book that really surprised me. I've been meaning to read this book for like years. I read Stephen King's Joyland. So this was back in the day when he wrote a book in the style of the hard case crime books. This book, it's absolutely delightful. Kitty just finished this, and let me tell you, Kitty cried. Kitty cried. This is a lovely book. It makes it seem as though it's gonna be like a detective story. It's actually not a detective story. It's true crime adjacent. Haha, Maxi, everything is just words. Fucking got 'em. Hi, Siska.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Kitty says, "You fucker, you made me cry without warning me, Lamau." Oh, I would never give you trigger warnings for the books if I knew you were gonna like it. Joyland is a story about a young man who goes to work at an amusement center. Amusement park, forgive me. During his college break, and ends up staying there for a little bit. The story goes places. It's actually a very touching, emotional story with some true crime undertones, a little bit of a ghost story in there. It's absolutely fantastic. I 100% recommend Joyland. There is also an audiobook for this one. Hint, hint, notch, notch, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, absolutely recommend Joyland. So, I don't think that one. No, I don't think that one isn't. I don't think that one's in Maryland. Okay, chat. Stop the music. Chat. It's time for us to get serious. Okay. Chat. I want to ask you. I think it was one of the Carolinas. Chat. There are 2 items on this list. There are 2 items on this list that are not what you might call books. But I put them on this list because I read them and I enjoyed them as though they were books. And I believe the effort put into these are as good as books. So that's why we have the category as good as a novel. And the first one of them, someone's gonna laugh at me. But honestly, I feel it in my bones. Tim Rogers' action button review of Tokimeki Memorial. This is a video on YouTube. It's a 6-hour video where Tim Rogers explains one of the most important dating sims of all time. This is a book. This video is a book. I consumed this video like a book. I watched this video 3 times this year. Or last year. I read it 3 times. It's incredibly delightful. It's my good feel book. And the story that he tells here, his prose is also just so good. Do you love her? Or do you only want to love her? By the way, Tim Rogers is also the guy behind this voice.
Dude, that's gay.
Also, in case you're wondering, Bingo is also from that review.
Bingo!
She called me Babasu. And then, on the 13th of June 1998, she called me Babasu for the first and last time as I walked her home from school. For the first time and the last time, she called me Babasu. I wholly recommend Tim Rogers' Tokimeki Memorial. Freaking watch this video. Kendra says LOL, absolutely not. Go watch it. I absolutely recommend it. Let me literally go. Oh my god. Hello and welcome back to video games. Tim Rogers, he's a writer. He doesn't show nobody he's writing, but he's a writer nonetheless. Let me hide my screen for a second while I find it. Tokimeki Memorial YouTube. Action button reviews Tokimeki Memorial. There we go.
In a video game about
dude. It remembers the last time I was here. The last time I was here. Okay. No, Siska's reading me in bad faith. The reason why I said this that he write books is that you can tell. Because of his prose. Okay. The last time on my 4th watch, I was 3 hours in. Oh my god. Hello. Oh my god. Dude, there it is. You guys want to just watch this with me?
Novels which aren't bad, and several pachinko and slot machines. Japanese law, unfortunately for us, prohibits anyone from photographing. For the konjo tarine yatsura among my onlookers who claim shuchu ryoku inadequate for absorbing this entire critical spectacle,
it's so
let
good.
us begin
It's so good.
with the bottom line. Tokimeki Memorial objectifies love. I don't mean that in a negative way or even a cynical way. I mean it as an enormous compliment.
It's so good.
Tokimeki Memorial manages a marvelous magical trick through its objectification
good.
and objectification.
Dude, I could just watch this whole damn thing again. I could watch this whole damn thing again. I'm telling you. No. I mean, because real writers don't show 70% of their writing to anyone. Ah! Okay, that's fair, Siska. That's fair, Siska. I 100% recommend... Oh, I opened this so that I could show it to you. I 100% recommend watch this, by the way. Chip says, I'm gonna go watch it after I go grocery shopping again. Dude, I came out of that video wanting to write a book set in a dating simulation world. So if a piece of fiction leaves me wanting to create art, I think it was successful. I 100% recommend Tokimeki Memorial's Tim Rogers review. Sorry, the way that I phrased it makes it seem as though Tokimeki Memorial is reviewing Tim Rogers, which is fine, but whatever is fine.
Dude, that's gay.
Dear, you're a real writer. Okay, listen now. So, after watching that video like 3 times over the course of a month, review a person for us, please. Oh my god. So after that, I was doing research. Review Kendra. Not enough roaches. Very twinky though. 10 out of 10. So after this, I did a bunch of research and I found I was working on my Monster Hunter game. And I read 2 volumes of the Monster Hunter manga, Monster Hunter Flash. Anybody knew there was a Monster Hunter manga? It's alright. It's actually interesting seeing how they handle the Monster Hunter world inside of this setting. In fact, the mechanic Flash that I added to the system was a reference to this manga, actually, as a matter of fact. Yeah, it's a Monster Hunter manga. It was also in English because it actually got published in America. I think it's only 4 volumes. I read half of it because I am a silly baby who never finishes things ever. So I read 2 volumes of it. It's pretty good. It's shonen. It's shonen all the way through. I wouldn't recommend it for people who are not actually interested in Monhan, but it's pretty good. I think was it Tokyo Pop or Viz? I think it's Viz Media. That looks like the Viz Media fonts, honestly. Now, in between these 2 books, I finally read a classic, by the way. I had never read Lord of the Flies. Kitty was like, Maxi, please read Lord of the Flies. So I did. I read Lord of the Flies. William Golding's Lord of the Flies. So I do want to say, first and foremost, shout-outs to your 9th grade teacher, by the way. Here we go. Get ready for Maxi to give you a book review, their book report on a book all of you read when you were growing up. Yeah, it's pretty good. I guess 9th grade. Let's go. How many flies are in this book? I would say at least enough, I think. Oh, yo, hell yeah, Charlie, I love that. Kind of a banger. Honestly, so I will say, the version that I read had a preface by the author, where, oh, Lord of the Flies is not in the German curriculum, that's kind of funny. The author had a preface, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it was actually, it was kind of based. So in the, yeah, Raquel is here. So, in the preface to the book, the author, who's like ancient now, he's like, first off, I never thought this book, this is a British novel, yes. He's like, I never thought this would take off. If I could go back, I would probably not make as much fun of Piggy. And also, and like he has like 3 points in his intro. It's like, I'm sorry, like I don't know why this book blew up. Point number 2, I'm sorry I made so much fun of Piggy. And the 3rd point is like the one comment I've had over like 40 years of this book being a bestseller is like, why didn't you write it with girls? And then he's like, it's like, I didn't, because girls wouldn't have killed each other in the goddamn jungle. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of based. boys are the boys are the only creature type who would immediately revert to killing each other in the jungle, and I'm like, damn. Girls would have, not the way they did. Not the way they did. I don't think they wouldn't have been a pig's head on a spike. Not Ronnie. Nah, girls would have a second Ronnie. He's never seen a girl's locker room. Listen now. It's Lord of the Flies, but girls. You gotta watch Yellow Jackets. I thought you were gonna say Heathers, actually. I was so ready for Kendra to mention Heathers. So, on the 31st of August, I finished reading What If 2. What If 2, by the way, sequel to What If. More absurd, serious scientific questions to absurd hypothetical questions. Another one, it's very good. Hi, Mary.
Welcome back.
Lord of the Flies girl version would. It absolutely would. It would go off. I'm here for it. When does that book go into public domain? POV, let me just write it real quick so that I'm ready for when it goes live. Nomia says, if we're going off of locker rooms, then I assume the girls would have just screamed at the top of their lungs. God damn it. Kitty, how dare you invoke wilder girls in my chat? Alright, so, this is the point of the year where I wanted to act on something that I've been meaning to do for the longest time. I wanted to read more Asian and Asian American writers. So someone recommended me Yi Yun Lee's Dear Friend from My Life, I Write to Your Life. I don't know why they recommended me this book. But I read it. This is definitely a book. This book is not for me. This book is non-fiction. It's not bad. It is 100% not for me. There's another book where I'm pretty sure that if the author and I stood in a room, they would hate me. I wouldn't hate them, but they would hate me. They would absolutely... Ye Yun Lee would kick my ass. So, the thing about this book is that this is... By her own explanation, this book is part 2 of a 3-memoir series that she is writing specifically for one person. So as you can imagine, I read this book feeling like I was eavesdropping on a private conversation. Yi Yun Lee talks about her life, escaping China as a young person. Actually, I think she was an adult. Whatever, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yi Yun Lee could kick my ass. I want that on a shirt. Oh my god, Mary. Also, hi, May.
Welcome back.
Love you. I suspect that you were not a target audience. I was not. Have people heard of self-publishing? I mean, okay, Yi Yun Lee is a published-ass traditional author. And a scientist, too. I didn't... She was a freaking... She has a PhD in, like, chemistry? Which is crazy. The book is her talking about writing fiction. And a lot about her life. And I will say... The book gets pretty dire. She may or may not have ended up in, you know, mental health facilities. And the book touches on some pretty raw topics, without any warning at all. Which is, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I picked up this book without knowing. Max, you may be thinking, Maxi, why didn't you look up doesthedogdie.com and find all the trigger warnings for this book? Do you know me? Do I look like the kind of person who stops to read the trigger warnings? I just grab the book and I read it. It's you know, if you want to read about someone's life experience and their experience with creative writing, I think it's fine. It's not for me. It is not for me. It is absolutely not for me. And Yi Yun would absolutely kick my ass. Alright, after that... So, this October of last year. Now, instead of literally organizing 7 volumes of One Piece, here you go. I'm putting it all in one image, by the way. I read the first 7 volumes of One Piece. I read a total of 70 chapters of One Piece. I almost finished the East Blue arc. Why was I reading One Piece? I was thinking of writing a shonen book about fighting, and I finished it almost. That was actually Rogan Rebirth. And I decided I would read the OG, the one and only. So I read a bunch of One Piece. It's actually very good. I was a little bit surprised. Also, I also wanted to watch the One Piece live action, that's true. I was very surprised by how well written it is, by how earnest it is. You read multiple pieces. Kendra, please. Please. This is volume 1 through 7 of the One Piece. You still have to watch Hunter x Hunter. You still have to watch Hunter x Hunter. No matter what I do, I'm never gonna satisfy people. That's like the thing. So One Piece has a lot of heart, has a lot of emotion. I particularly enjoy Eiichiro Oda's ability to draw characters crying nonstop. It's actually very good. There's an awful lot of heart in this manga, in this story. I did not expect it because, again, I grew up with Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball has the emotional maturity of a green apple. Let's watch it together over Discord, says Nomi. Oh my god. No, Charlie, stop. Charlie says, fun fact for non-One Piece enjoyers, we still don't even know what the One Piece is. No. You know, Captain Rogers left all of his treasure in one piece. He left it in one, like he put all his treasure in one place. That's what it means. It's a suit. Listen now. Anyways, the manga is very good. It's very lovely. I can't do that again. Oh my god. It's a One Piece swimsuit. Not after Aaron's basement. Listen now. Kendra, how dare you invoke his name on my stream? Anyway, so that was the entirety of October, by the way. Except I lied. After this, I was like, dude, I was like jumping back and forth. Thank you for the hydrate reminder, Dallas. Let me take a second to breathe. We're getting there, by the way. We're getting there. Writing step 1, MacGuffin. How dare you, Kendra? Good anime edit. Don't forget the MacGuffin. How dare you? How dare you? The thing is that, like, in Attack on Titan, the MacGuffin is everything. But in One Piece, the MacGuffin is nothing. Legitimately, like, at least in the first 100 chapters, the MacGuffin couldn't be any further from like, the point of conflict. Meanwhile, in Attack on Titan, every chapter you're like, are we gonna learn about the basement? No! Because the answer to the basement does not matter. Anyways. So I was still working a little bit on my Monster Hunter game, and I thought, you know what? You know, I'm making a game about giant dinosaur-like monsters. Why not actually read The Rise and Fall of Dinosaurs, one of the greatest books on the history of the big boys of the era. Where do we even put you? Where do you live? You were good, but you weren't like crazy good. The MacGuffin is low-key the themes of dreams and fulfilling your goals through perseverance and personal growth. There you go. Naomi says, I hope and I pray every day that One Piece is the friends we made along the way. Oh my god. Kendra says, I love D&D actually because usually someone 40 hours in is like, oh shit, what about the MacGuffin from season 1? Yeah. So I also read... Siska says, fool, you could have learned everything in this book by talking to me for 10 minutes for free. So Steve Brusetti, The Rise and Fall of the Dinosaurs, he's a real-life archaeologist who literally like goes to caves and stuff and has wandered the world. Very interesting, his personal experiences. Steve Buscemi? No, Steve Buscetti? Not even the same word? Not even the same word? Archaeologist? Yeah, did I not say archaeologist? Shit, I learned a lot from Steve, actually. The book is really good. It's really good. He does a really good job. See, Siska knows all of this without wasting her time in caves. Oh my god. Not a paleontologist? No. Isn't paleontology... Wait. Paleontology is the study of humans, isn't it? Isn't paleontology the study of human life in the past? Isn't archaeology paleontology, but for like... Okay, never mind. Then he's a paleontologist, forgive me. Whatever, it's fine. Anthropology! Thank you. See, I only read the book. I didn't like ingest any of the actual knowledge. Anyways, it's really good. It's really good. You learn a lot about a bunch of different dinosaurs, and he does a fantastic job at like weaving in his own particular history with the developments of paleontology in general. It's very good. I fully recommend it. If you're like, I want to know more about dinosaurs, you want to know more about dino DNA, then there you go right there. Read that for sure. And I'm putting it like right over here. It's not the greatest book I read. I would still recommend the What If books first. First, they're really, really good. Oh god, it's time to talk about... I'm gonna tell you right now, there's not a lot of good books left here, but it's fine. The next book on the list, immediately going into the bad, real bad. Alright, this is actually a new book from 2023. Dopamine Nation by Anne Lemke. Dopamine Nation. Finding balance in the age of indulgence. Alright, so, Lemke. So, this book came out in 2023, and I saw it recommended as a book for people to learn some more about the way in which our current culture develops dopamine. Like, basically, like, you become dependent on dopamine because of social media and video games and a bunch of other stuffs, right? Anyways. Wow, our civilization is decadent, literally everyone every year. I want to eat this book. No, don't. This book is bad. This book, let me tell you, this book has some sound science, but the author is immediately, like, twists absolutely every finding. It's actually incredibly bad. So, again, science itself is not moral. It is the morals that the people who with their findings attach to things. For instance, the book Why We Sleep does a really good job at taking the findings from sleep studies and not immediately coloring what they can possibly mean. Yeah. This is mental health advice for neurotypicals. Absolutely. This book has big ol' studies about dopamine and mental health and just comes up with answers like, have you considered just like not thinking sad thoughts? And I'm just like, you're an idiot. You have wasted my time. Yeah. Like, this book doesn't know that people with chronic illness exist. It's bad. This book is bad, real bad. The worst part is that, like, I came out of this book being like, I don't think you actually know about mental health. I have the faint feeling you didn't write this book to make people with mental health have a baser time. Yeah, Kendra says, this is a book for your worst friend to give you don't stress advice over and over, yeah. Yeah, this book is bad. This book is literally... which is the worst book, actually. It should be in this order. The Creative Act is still the worst book I read last year, but Dopamine Nation is such a close one. No worries, Valentine. Thank you for joining us today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye.
So long, Bowser.
Alright, so... I want to talk about the next bad book, but first, my cat is at the door, so let me go get him. I'll be right back, okay? Meanwhile, just spam some book emojis in chat, okay? Alright, so Yanto, literally. No me up, please shut the fuck up. Nomia, please shut the fuck up. Nomia, please. Can you do me a big favor, Nomia, and just please, just not utter those words ever. See, this is why you just can't say things like that. Okay, let's rewind. This is not a FNAF book. Secondly, there is no FNAF book where MatPat gets M-pregged, okay? No, that's a creative act away of me. Yet. Yes, there is. No, there isn't. There isn't. It isn't MatPat. The hell did I just walk into High Plakesworth?
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Alright, before we do anything else, I do want to take a second, by the way. I want to take a second because we're about halfway through the stream. Which means that I would like to take a second, by the way, to let you know that you can support us in many ways. Hi there! Welcome to the ad break. I want to let you know, by the way, that this stream is supported by viewers just like you. What? Wow. Everything's a little bit of a mess today, huh? There we go. Hi there. Today's stream is supported by viewers just like you. If you'd like to support us, our current goal on the top of the screen is to help my wife and I pay for my wife's surgery. Any and all support would mean a lot to us, so please consider donating to coffee.com/mkirin. You can also support us by becoming a YouTube member. By getting a cool little badge next to your name and a bunch of emotes you can actually show off on the stream. No worries, Chips, thank you for joining us today. You can also buy my books and my games on my website, mkirin.com. They're available on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Itch.io, and my store, of course. And last but by no means least, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. These things really help a lot. If you haven't already, please leave a like. And thank you for coming to the ad read. Let's get back into the reviews. Beep boop.
You've got mail.
Tadpole just donated 15 nuggies. You should read fewer books, TBH.
Oh my god. Thank you, Siska. Thank you.
Thank you.
How dare you, though? You should read fewer books. I like reading books, though. But I like reading books. Thank you for the donation, though. All support helps a lot. Thank you, Siska.
Thank you.
Bingo!
Alright, so speaking of books. Siska's right. Reading is for nerds. Rude. Oh, hi, Sid.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
How you doing? Max read more books than me this year. I like reading books. I especially take offense to the whole, like, reading is for nerds. Yeah. As opposed to playing D&D. That D&D is for chats. Siska and Kendra with similar vibes, by the way. Alright, so where was I? Alright, it's time to talk about the goddamn fucking Way of Nagomi. Oh, I don't want to talk about this book. D&D is for chats, Pathfinder is for nerds. God damn it, Sid. Kendra, it's the goddamn 9th of January. It's fine. If book long, why loan short? D&D is for the dragon kids. Alright. Call them Dovahkiin. Dragonborn. Okay. So... sometimes... Plakesworth... GURPS is for literal wizards. There we go. Sometimes Blakesworth, Kitty, and I, we like to go on little trips. We go to, one of our favorite towns. A little town by the name of San Jose, California. San Jose, California has a special bookshop called the Recycled Bookshop, which is a used bookstore that is huge and is filled with stuff and cats. And this was one of the books that I saw on the shelves. And I thought, ooh, I should buy it. But then I thought, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can get it from my library. Just in case the book isn't good. And the book is The Way of Nagomi, The Japanese Philosophy of Finding Balance and Peace in Everything You Do by Ken Mogi. I read this book. I read the entirety of this book. I will now give you all a second to ask me, Maxi, what does Nagomi mean? Go ahead, go ahead. I'm gonna give you a hot second to ask me what Nagomi means, by the way. Go right ahead, go right ahead. Ask me what Nagomi means. I don't know what it means! He never actually tells you what Nagomi means! He spends 200 plus pages just talking about Nagomi and never tells you what it actually means. He never says Nagomi means blank. Also, I'm gonna tell you, this book runs like 200 something pages. It didn't have to. This book could be half as long. Ken Mogi spent so much time in this book going in like circular prose, whereas like, let me actually take a sip of water and I'm gonna give you a quote from the book of The Way of Nagomi straight off the top, the dome. For those interested in the Way of Nagomi, you must first understand that the Way of Nagomi can take many forms. One of the forms of the Way of Nagomi is to do such and such and such and so, such as in the instance of this particular Japanese tradition, which very much reflects the Way of Nagomi. Another way of channeling the Way of Nagomi is to do this and this other such other thing, as in this particular practice in the Japanese history. This particular Japanese historical practice dates all the way back from this particular year that I already gave you, which goes to show that the Way of Nagomi is an ancient part of Japanese history. Imagine the entire book is that. The entire book, no, Mia, I don't need to know what Nagomi means. It's just nonsense. It's nonsense. So it's a shitpost? No. This is Orientalism baiting. This is a guy who's part Japanese being like, white people love reading about Japan, so I'm gonna write a book about Orientalism. It's not even self-help. So much of this book is just, by the way, I'm gonna ask everyone, by the way, I want all of you, by the way, to please. No, man, you can go ahead and tell me, but I want everybody, by the way, to please fasten your seatbelts, because I'm about to fucking destroy you, okay? This book is just... This book is specifically made for people who think Japan is interesting. Yeah, it just means calm and realization. Yeah, I figured. Which is funny because I'm so stressed about it. So much of this book is just Ken Mogi just talking about cool things about Japan. And like the thing is that like if you know anything about Japan, you can just pull out your bingo table. Oh, forest bathing? It's in there. It's in there. Forest bathing is in there. Oh, but bullet trains? He figures how to write a whole chapter about bullet trains. Don't worry, he also talks about freaking capsule hotels and sushi and flower arrangement. It's such a surface Japanese book that I'm like, you didn't say anything that like a Wikipedia page couldn't have told you. This is absolutely a book for weeboos. It is absolutely like you know, I make the joke of like, hello my fellow Nihonjin. This is absolutely the vibe of the Way of Nagomi. It is absolutely hello my fellow Nihonjin. It would be like a book in Japan called Irida Masu. All about the ancient Western traditions of chilling out. Did I read that correctly, Nomiya? Rida Mazu. Rida Rirakusu! Rirakusu! That's what it is. Rirakusu. Thank you. Yeah, the book is absolutely ass. Welcome. You're not as bad as Dopamine Nation, because Dopamine Nation is literally like chronic illness doesn't exist. You're just bad. And now, if you don't mind me, struggling with katakana? Absolutely not. I just don't know how to read. See, I'm not really struggling because I don't know. You can't struggle if you don't know. Anyways, let me cover the screen for a second while I go find the other video that I watched that is basically a novel, by the way. Alright, please no ad. Please, I implore you, no ad. Alright. Alright, so I told you that I have a category on this list that it says as good as a book. As good as a book? As good as a novel? There are 2 videos on this list, and you can already tell what the second one is. I am putting this one in here. See, I watched a lot of videos in 2023. I definitely did. But the thing is that I'm only putting 2 videos on here because these 2 videos are written with the care and the expertise of an actual novel. One of them, of course, was Tim Rogers' Tokimeki Memorial Review, 6 hours long. This is BB's Good Idea, Bad Idea, Five Nights at Freddy's lore in only 8 hours. This is such a high-grade production. I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? I watched this video and I came out of it going, holy crap, he's actually solved Five Nights at Freddy's. It's almost 9 hours long. He goes through it very carefully. It's very good. It's actually really, really good. Only if you care about FNAF. Watch Tokimeki Memorial because it's just good. But if you're at all interested in FNAF, let me tell you, the video is so good, I haven't touched any FNAF since. I watched this video and I was satisfied. I slept soundly that night. Let me tell you, it's come to the point now that like anytime I see a FNAF video recommended on my timeline, I'm like, you're wrong. You didn't do the research. Oh, you think Midnight Motorist is about this? You're absolutely wrong. Anyways, it's very good. I recommend it. It's as good as a book. All right, so it's time for another self-help book. This one, it's okay because this one is actually kind of nothing. Welcome to the micro stress effect. Can I? You're like okay. You're like okay. Kendra, remember to please don't drop other YouTubers in chat, please, do me a favor, please, don't, especially not the bad ones, especially not the people who are canceled. Yeah. Anyways, the micro stress effect: how little things pile up and create big problems, and what to do about it, by Rob Cross and Karen Dillon. This book is completely okay. It's fine. The thing is that like, so welcome to a book that gives the impression that it's gonna give you some tools. It gives you nothing. The micro stress effect literally is like the takeaway from this book is like, man, there sure are a lot more. There sure are a lot more. The cover is ugly. Yeah, it's got issues. But like the takeaway is like, man, there's a lot more stressors now in this year than ever before. Do we have any way to fix it? No. All right. It gives you the classic, like, you know, don't say yes to everything. Say no to a bunch of things. Take time for yourself, self-care. But there wasn't like a big takeaway for me. again, I've read a lot of books, so for me it was nothing, but maybe for you it'll be something. I think it's okay. It's okay. I have been talking about this book, but let's just freaking do it now. All right, so I'm gonna just really quickly just get this off my chest. I read a lot of self-help because it gives me. Oh my God, YouTube, really? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I read a lot of self-help books. I do a lot of research because for my books, for my stories, for my games. But I like self-help because it gives me another person's point of view. And I use that to improve myself. Now, I read one book about eating this year, and it was intuitive eating. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna put it like right here. I know that the topic of eating and relationship with food is a very sensitive topic, so I'm gonna be really careful through this. Because honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, this cover is ass. The tagline for this book is ass. Is an intuitive anti-diet method that works. It's absolutely ass. The tagline for this book couldn't be any worse. I read it anyway. Intuitive Eating by Evelyn Trebone and Elise Reich. So I have not used the term weight loss. I didn't know, because this book is not about weight loss. I want to make this very clear. This book is not about weight loss. This book is about just reviewing your relationship with food. This book is actually more about childhood trauma than it is about weight loss. And it's not about weight loss at all. It's literally just about changing your relationship with food, and it's helped me a lot. I very much enjoyed it. It gave me another perspective that I never had before. It made me realize things that I've been doing since I was little. And that's it. That's it. And we're almost there. Stillness, keep house clean, and Americans. We're almost there. All right. So I read one more Ryan Holiday book last year, and it was Stillness is Key. I was finishing up 2023, and I was feeling a little bit off. I wasn't feeling too good. So you know what I did? I picked up another Ryan Holiday book because every time I finish reading those books, I feel inspired and motivated to go. The Stillness is the Key. Angela Duckworth, best-selling author of Grit, says a must-read in our noisy world, whoever the hell they are. Is this another very good book? All of Ryan Holiday's books have a theme, right? Discipline is Destiny is about self-control. Stillness is the Key is about literally just taking the time to stop and slow down. And I very much enjoyed it. There's another book. I don't own it physically yet, but I want to for sure. I very much enjoyed this one, and I am looking forward to rereading it this year. Now, I already told you about Ryan Holiday. I don't have to tell you no more. So now, let's talk about literally a book that Charlie recommended. That is absolutely goated, by the way. Let me literally put it I'm gonna put it right here. All right, How to Keep House While Drowning by Casey Davis. All right, so How to Keep House While Drowning is a short book about how to it's a gentle approach to cleaning and organizing. It's a very lovely book about no worries, Charlie, you're good. About doing house cleaning and keeping things organized when you're very, very busy. And it's helped a lot. I'm a very busy person. I'm always doing things. I'm always going somewhere. So it definitely, I never feel like I have enough time to do everything, particularly not cleaning. And this book has helped a lot. It's a very, a lot of self-help books have the energy of if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. And this book is Nah, man, you can't do everything. You can't even do most things. You know, so focus on only doing what you can feasibly, and I appreciate that. Nomia says read by the author. This is the audiobook. No, Nomia, silly. It means the audiobook. The narrator is the author. Noms. Silly. Yeah, Kendra says, I love how this is like aesthetical looks. Like, yeah. This book is anti like aesthetic looks. Yeah, this book is anti like TikTok / Instagram like bookshelves or like houses. Yeah. It's very good. If you struggle with keeping your house organized, I absolutely recommend it. It's a really short read. I absolutely recommend it. Also, we're gonna get political for the last one because it's the end of 2023, going into an election year, and a book that I've been waiting on finally came into my hands, and I was delighted to read it. I'm gonna put you here. American Psychosis. Am I allowed to look at this image? Can I not look at the... Oh, there you go. American Psychosis. A historical investigation of how the Republican Party went crazy. Let me tell you. I saw this book in my local bookshop, and I thought this looks like a fun read. By David Korn, by the way. Let me tell you. This is a great book. See, the thing you gotta understand is that I grew up in Mexico. So I had no context for the crazy shenanigans that have been going on in politics for the longest time. And it was actually very delightful reading a book that walked me through the entire history of the Republican Party. And it helped me understand the politics of the Republican Party. And honestly, it's really funny, especially if you feel if you feel like 2016 is the year that American politics went crazy. Nah, man, you weren't paying attention. Shit's been crazy forever. This is an ongoing pattern. It's an ongoing pattern. Anyways, it's delightful. I absolutely recommend it. The writing is really good. The book is very recent, and the analytical, journalistic approach to it weaves very well into the author's particular prose, and it leaves you in a bit of a hopeful place, which I very much appreciate. It's a long journey, especially in the crazy world that we live in, but if you are a politically sensible person and you would like to learn more about the history of the two-party system in the United States of America, particularly the Republican Party, and how it ended up being in the place that it is today, particularly, by which I mean absolutely bonkers, yeah. Check that out. I absolutely recommend it. Very good read. So, strangely enough, it feels like in this, the fucking Way of Nagome. The Way of Nagome. America mentioned, dude. I live in the U.S. Yeah, man. All right, so here's the books. Here's the data, by the way. Kitty has some data here, by the way. I read a bunch of fiction, non-fiction. I believe some of these are like double dipping because I did not read 16 individual fiction books. But yeah, look at this. Mostly non-fiction is what I love to read. Because again, it's different when you are a fiction author. And I work a lot on the creative medium, you know, like I'm making role-playing games, I'm making art. So I guess for me, dealing with and enjoying non-fiction is easier for me. It's more comforting, the same way that like fiction may be for other people. Anyways, and that's it for today. We did it. I'm gonna download it so that I have it. And we're done. That's it. That's it for today. I don't know if you guys want to do anything. Tomorrow on the stream, by the way. Huzzah! Let me hit you with the plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow we are gonna Gartic phone with the gays. By the way, Plaguesworth told me that he's free tomorrow, so he's gonna be joining us for Gardic phone, by the way. So Gardic with Plague and the Gaze tomorrow. On Thursday, Plaguesworth says, I wish politics had more monster trucks. Can we please get that as a quote, please? And on Thursday, Plaguesworth and I were playing Lethal Company, by the way. Plaguesworth and I are playing Lethal Company on Thursday. It's gonna be fun. Plaguesworth knows nothing about this game. And on Friday, we're doing Take Two. We're doing Take Two. The girls are fighting. Presidential alert. Can we play Lethal Company off stream, says Kendra. Okay. Kendra, when are you free? I hit the rim shot. I hit the rim shot, but that was an affectionate rim shot, okay? That was rim shot affectionate. Also, by the way, I got a super high definition version of this wallpaper. It's so good. Maxi, do your dingle romper. I should do my dingle romper, Ronnie. Nobody doesn't know what Lethal Company is? Dude, who even knows? Alright, let me go. I'm gonna go to my mod chat. No, it's the secret chat. Why do we have so many fucking... We should just, like, agree to just hang out in one place. Alright, I sure hope this won't, like, reveal my IP address. Kendra. You can't let everything stress you out, Kendra. You're stressed when you don't have time. You're stressed when you have time. Kendra, just lean into being, just lean into your hot twink boy summer, okay? That's the ADHD vibes, babe. Where do I want the logo to be? Oh, this is a really important question. Put it right under my boobs. What body type do I have? Give me a slightly less pointy face? Is there no skin tone option in this game? There's no skin tone option, is there? Oh. So my options are white, very white, also white. Or not, or, you know. I guess, yes, can I get an order of white, please? Toasted? I couldn't be vaguely mask. Vaguely mask, huh? So this is very much those are my eyes, by the way. Definitely give me the eyelash. I'll take the eyelashes. Can I zoom in more? No, I can't. Okay. Give me the eyelashes. Now my eyes, they have to fit inside my goddamn little eyes. This is fine. You can't change the color either, by the way. That is true. I can still go through Procreate. That is true. I can change individual eyes. That's nice, but well, definitely give me the Dingle Rompers like style, like squiggle. By the way, it's on the palette. It's on the palette. The top left on the menu has the palette. I clicked top left. The top left of the menu has the... I'm clicking on the palette. Also, I will say, by the way, this is not top left. I'm not gonna... This is like, that's middle left, if anything. Okay, this is better. Give me my gray eyes, please. Wait. Give me my black eyes. And then for the squiggles, we make them white. I can't make them white. I can make them white. Let's go. Okay. I said off the menu, the top left of the menu. Kidding. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? It could mean anything. I actually legitimately don't like the squiggles. I thought I would like them, but I think I don't. I think I don't like them. I'm trying to help, but Max is being mean. No, I love you, kitty. I'm sorry. It's just I'm bald, and that's making me mauled. I'm maulding because I'm bald. Closed eyes, give me the thickest eyebrows you have. I would like Can we stack multiples of these eyebrows, please? Oh, it changes my hair entirely. Yeah, black hair, please. Black hair all the way, thank you very much. And we're gonna go into move mode. We're gonna lower these eyebrows as much as I'm physically able to. Guys, what would be my super high school level ability in Danganronpa? Go. Maxi, you should pick it for yourself. No, I can't pick it for myself. You have to pick it for me. That is literally the rule. Creative. I like the little bit of lip on that, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Makes me look serious. Yeah, so what? Ultimate creative? Dude! Super high school level creative? Wow, look, it's Ronnie and Siska are agreeing. Does I do a little bit of everything? Wow, Ronnie and Siska are agreeing. Can you imagine that? This is not bad, though. I do draw myself with a little bit of, like, spiky hair. And then mine says Nomia. Let me check it out. Hey, that is Noms! That's cute. Super high school level angel. Oh my god. I don't need another pair. I already have one, thank you very much. Now, what is this? More. I don't know where you are even. I'm gonna ignore you guys. This is beauty marks, don't care. I don't have beauty marks, thank you very much. Second beauty mark, don't care. Third beauty mark. How many beauty marks does one anime character need? Be honest. Alright, so my hair kind of parts. If I could flip it, Ooh, you can flip them! Okay, okay. Then it would be this one then. Siska, Maxi's bullying me. I would never bully you. What are you talking about? Love this forehead, Maxi. No, mate, just because you're a forehead enjoyer. Could you please stop pushing your forehead agenda on us, please? I would really appreciate that. It is definitely this, but then flip me this away. I have tons of beauty marks and freckles. That's okay. Oi, Maxi, stop bullying Ron. I'm sorry. I've seen the error of my ways, Ronnie. I'm really sorry. Ooh, which of you is my hair? I might have to do this one. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
Unfortunately, we already finished the book tier list. If you were interested in that, I'm just making some dingo rompers for now. Oh, this is more me, unfortunately. Wait, is that the same hair that Nomia picked? It is. Welcome back to Nomia, Vixie, and Maxi being the same goddamn person. Kitty also picked it? Oh my god, we're all the same goddamn person. Thank you for sharing the rules, friendos. I really appreciate it. What books are you excited for or want to read in 2024? You see, Mary, I appreciate you, like, proactively asking me this question. But the thing is that, like, I don't know what I'm gonna read until I do so. So, like, honestly, like, I don't even know what I'm gonna be reading this year. Oh, there's very little options for the outfits. Do I wanna be... Oh, there's very little in the way of outfits, okay. I mean, clearly I'm picking the black and white. Oh, this is... Nomi and I are literally the same person with different levels of saturation. That is hilarious. How do you export? Is it this button? Okay. Can I just... Okay. Max is black and white, Kitty's pastel, I'm vivid. There you go. I can think of a book. Yo! Oh, dude. You're so right, Charlie. You know, I should actually read Charlie's book. You're not actually incorrect at all. I'm gonna steal this just for my own. You know what I haven't done in forever? I haven't done the Wordle in forever. Let's go to Wordle. Yeah, we gotta get on that. Let me just cover the screen while I go and do the Wordle. Who would die first? Show the dingles together? Oh my god. About to get some words. Let's go. All right. So first off, Rouge. Okay, R and E are in the wrong place. Let's just try Satin just to like fully scout. Okay, so we need an N-I-R-E. So it doesn't end. It could end in. No. It starts with an N and ends with an R. So what, like? Nears. It's Nears. Have you heard of Myrtle? I have actually. I have. In fact, that's actually the next thing. That's actually the next thing I'm about to do. It's not Nears. This is the one Nomi I got into. Is it Rains? No, it couldn't be. It couldn't be Rains because the S was already removed. Also, the R couldn't have been. All right, so we are missing. It could literally have double consonants, or we're missing one double vowel. Forgive me. What's your starter or OMG? I go for Rouge then Satin, or Rogue. So let's look at the math. So the N has it has to be either N, or E or EN or IN. I don't think it's IN. EN. Also, Wordles don't use plurals, I don't think. Okay, no, so you can't, yeah, so you can't, the word can't be plural, but you can use plurals to guess. So I'm thinking, the I has to be at the very end or at the beginning. So I'm gonna assume that it is Nai. So we're, okay, so it's inner. Liner? It's liner, diner. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. There's so many words that have einer in it. Liner, minor. Liner, minor. Niner. Well, it couldn't be N. Liner, minor, diner, finer. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. This could be anything. Whiner, finer. So it's FD, finer, diner, minor, liner. Maxi, you said it. Yeah, I've been saying words nonstop. That's my hint. You have said it. Okay, so. Okay, so here's the dealio. Finer, diner, liner, minor. FDLM. We have to get a word with as many FDLMs as we can in there. That will be our scout option. So we don't need to get all 4, we just need to get 3 of them. So FDLM. Could do a search on like Flint or Blimp or something to see which of the lights up. Yeah, so what I'm thinking, I want to do a search with FL. Actually, no, we need at least 3 of them. We need 3 of them because in that case we will know for sure what it is. There's no way we're getting one with all 4, so 3 has to be the target. So DFLM. DLFM. Folds? That's it. It's liner. Okay. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you, Kitty. That was that. Thank you. So folds allowed us to guess 3 out of the 4 possible words. You said liner first. Yeah. I also said diner, and minor, and finer. I said a lot of words. I said a lot of words. I say a lot of things. Let's go to guess the game. Learn into liner. That's pretty good, actually. I like that. All right, guess the game. The rendering makes me think it's PS4 era. Is this God of War? God of War 20 something? Metacritic score 84%. Oh, liver, liker, fail. Oh, poor Kendra. All right, so is this a Castlevania game? Is this PS3? Castlevania, Lords of Shadow? No. Wait, you have a gun. Isn't this that Hunter's game? Is this the game with the Hunter? Is this this is Resident Evil 4. This is Resident Evil 4. This is Resident Evil Village. Alright, we got it. Stadia? Alright, listen. Alright, let's do 604. This is Subnautica. This is Subnautica. The expansion one, below zero. No! Those build. This is Mass Effect, the whatever edition. Mass Effect, the collection, whatever. No, there's no way. 84%? I'm gonna skip one guess. This is Mass Effect! Oh my god. This is Mass Effect Andromeda. No? Massively multiplayer online first-person shooter game? No, it's PC? Guys, Kitty, Mass Effect was on PC. Also, those guns are way too advanced though. What is this? 84% released on the PC? A shooter MMO? Dude, I have no idea what this is. 2012? Okay, what game is this? Planet Side 2. We were not getting Planet Side 2. It's not Halo. Hi, Dape. This is that game. This is the little plant game, right? Like, you're like a little plant person, right? No? Guys, what game is this? Guys, somebody, Kendra says gender. Oh my god. Yo, steal their gender? Yo, is this Cookie Run? Cookie Run is not on this list, by the way. 10. It's a rhythm game. Oh, is this Muse Run? Muse Dash? Oh, it was Muse Dash. I've never played this game. I don't even know what it's about. It just kind of looked like Muse Dash. This is Shadow of the Colossus. Is that Baba? Is that Baba? Wait, 59%. No, Baba has a better score than that. PC, PS4, 59% rating. Eco? No. A platform survival game. Dude, I don't even know what this is. What is this? It was Rain World? Does anybody even know what this game is? Anybody even know what Rain World is? Oh my god. This is a watchtower. This is the rendering style of Arkham Knights or Arkham Horror. I believe it is Arkham Horror, by the way. It is Batman Arkham Horror. Batman. Arkham City? No. Arkham Asylum. There you go. No? 89%? This looks like Arkham Knight. A giant like arena. What is this? Freaking Golden Wind? JoJo Part 5? I mean, same, buddy. Is this Fable 3? Is this Fable 3? Oh my god. It's him? No. This is Assassin's Creed. Oh no. Which one? PS3? Assassin's Creed 2? It's 2, right? It's 3? Dude, I don't know. They all look the same to me. Ubisoft Montreal. Dude, all these games look the same to me. Brotherhood? It was Brotherhood. Charlie, couldn't be Odyssey because it was from 2010. It was 2010. Delightful. Okay, this is Mortal Kombat. This is Mortal Kombat. this the original Mortal Kombat. No? This is Shaq Fu, the legend of Shaq. No, it's not. Is it Shaq Fu? Is it really Shaq Fu? No. Who is this? Guys. Is that guy Fieri? Mr. Fieri? Dude, he's got ribbed! He got so ribbed! He's ready for drive-ins, diners, and dives. That's me, says Nomi. That's what Nomi looks like in real life, fun fact. I didn't want to tell you, but that's what Nomi looks like in real life. It's a fighting game. It's a fighting game from the arcade with an 84% score featuring Guy Fieri. Dude, what game is this? Team Ninja? No, Lei Fang, this is Virtual Fighter? What year were you? What year were you? 1996. This must be Virtual Fighter 1. There's not even any other Virtual Fighter 3. It was Dead or Alive. Okay, that makes more sense actually. That actually makes a lot more sense. Team Ninja makes a lot more sense. It was Dead or Alive. Wait, isn't this a Way Out? Is this a Way Out? No. Oh, the way that this is like a dragon. Like a dragon. I would recognize that suit anywhere. That's Yakuza Like a Dragon. I would recognize that man's suit anywhere, Your Honor. That is like that's like a dragon man. Yeah, welcome to fucking no. Maxi will never absolutely get names in Japanese. I'm so off, says Charlie. Dude, as soon as I saw that maroon suit, I'm like, and the rendering style, I'm like, that's a goddamn Japanese game. And that's goddamn, that is absolutely Yakuza. And then I'm like, it's Yakuza? And which Yakuza character could be wearing a red suit? It's absolutely like a Dragon Man. Like a Dragon Man with the ridiculous hairstyle. Good for him, honestly. And, you know, a bunch of men in diapers, as you do. As you do. Grass. Welcome to Guess the Game number 598. Ichiban is his name. Thank you, Ronnie. First off, grass. At the beginning of time, there was only grass. Dude. I mean, the wall texture makes me think it might be like a Halo. He says PUBG. You know what, Kitty? No, 94% Metacritic score. 94% Metascore. This just looks like this is a big ol'. That's a big ol' sewer level. That's old. You think it's old? I don't know, Ronnie. This grass is not that bad. I'm gonna skip. You know, okay, no, I shouldn't skip. This is Halo 3 ODST. It is Halo! It is Halo! Holy crap! Holy Xbox 360. It's what is it? Halo 3? Halo 2? Halo 4? Which Halo game is it? First person shooter from the Xbox 360. Dude, can you believe I guessed Halo just from looking at like the rendering style, by the way? Which Halo is it? It is a Halo friend. Is it Halo 2? No. Halo 2 came out on the original. So which Halo game? Combat Guardians? Is it Guardians? No. Told you it was old. It's not that old. It's Halo Reach. 2007. It's Halo 2. God damn it. It is actually Halo 2. Holy crap. It's not Halo 2. It's Halo 3. It's Halo Spartan Assault. It was Halo 3. I put Halo 3 and you wouldn't let me. Okay, it's fine. Although I look at this and I think it's ODST, but whatever, it's fine. Don't worry about it. What does ODST stand for? Don't worry about it, okay? This is Advance Wars. Advance Wars, by the way. I'm gonna guess that it's telling from the rendering style, I'm gonna assume it's just Advance Wars. Alright, so that's a fun game to play. I love this game. I love this game. I love looking at a tree texture and I just know it's Advance Wars. Nomia, you wanna do a collab? Oh my god. Ronnie, could you please not destroy me in chat? You know, Rule 69 says, exclamation mark Rule 69, please don't destroy Maxi. Nomia says, I was trying to say that I have a collab stream I want to pitch to celebrate Kitty's unmentionable surgery. Dude, you pitch me. Do me like a baseball in your hand and pitch me. So this is the opening to Mortal Kombat 11. No. Well, now I'm out of ideas. God damn it. Nobody says I want to play Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball with you and Kitty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this Spider-Man? No. With a Metacritic score of 68, that's not Spider-Man. 68 means that it wasn't well reviewed. Is this Infamous? No. Is this... Oh, what is its name? What is the name of that game? It's the game where you get superpowers. Never mind that. What the... Is this Devil May Cry? What game are you? What is happening in this game? Is this Ninja Gaiden Black? It's From Software? From Software made this? Dude, I don't know what game this is. There's a guy on a motorcycle. This is not the Steel Wolf Chaos. From Software made this ninja game? Is this a Tenchu game? Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. I was just Ninja Blade. Oh, I'm so silly. How could I not know Ninja Blade by From Software? This looks like source rendering. The box says destructible. 1 million destructible. Is this Portal 2? Speaking of Portal 2, this 72%. This rendering style makes me think, is this Left Alive? No, physical interaction test chamber. Okay, this is the Portal VR game. Is it 1 million or I'm destructible? Okay, May, you're correct. It's the freaking Portal, like the Portal VR game. I think it's literally just called Portal VR, but it's not on here. Portal test chambers? No. Oh my god, what is your name? FPS puzzle elements? Okay, I'm getting less comfortable. 2019, I don't know. Dude, that's the Gary Smart watermelon right there. Dude, it's the Gary Smart watermelon. That's searching aperture. Oh my god, no, sorry, Charlie's correct. Aperture. Aperture desktop? No. This absolutely... It's called Boneworks? No, Boneworks. It's Boneworks. What the hell is Boneworks? Do bones work? Yeah, sure hope they do. They do be boning. Okay. This is not Firewatch. Shut up. This is not Firewatch. 64% Metacritic rating. PC, PS4, Xbone 1. Shooter simulation sport. Oh, it's this freaking hunting simulator. Hunting simulator. Let's go with 2. No? It's 2017. This is Cabela's. Cabela's hunting. Cabela's big game hunting party. Big game hunter. Alright. Oh, it was the hunter, the lowercase h, capital H, hunter, colon, call of the wild. Okay. Cabela with the C. Funny, silly of me to think that Cabela would have a K in there. Cabela has one? What the fresh hell? The hunter is so weird. Nomia, let's make it happen, Nomia. Okay, y'all, I want to do the Myrtle for the day and maybe just do some more nonsense, but first I have to go up and use the bathroom. So I'm going to take you all to the waiting for me to come back screen. And I'm going to be literally right back, okay? So just spam some emotes, spam your favorite video game emotes in chat and I'll be right back, okay? Beep boop. I'm back. Guys, I had one of those moments that only happens in movies. I was in the bathroom, minding my own goddamn business, and suddenly I had a realization. I figured out how to solve something in the role-playing game. It's incredible. Anyways, first and foremost, let's get back to the stream. Boop. Let me tell you, I did the thing where, you know, I'm in the bathroom doing what you do, which in my case is just standing there just whistling. I had a yeah. See, Dale, see, I was standing in front of the toilet and then I slipped and I hit my head in the porcelain, and then I was bleeding all over, and then the blood on the floor formed the pattern for the flux capacitor. All right, welcome to Moiter. Let's do the Myrtle for the day. Maxi doesn't PS, we all know it's true. Oh my god, classic plastic surgeon. By the way, I do want to say, if you would like to support me and help my wife and I pay for the surgery, we're at 10% of the way there. Please consider supporting me. Coffee.com/mkr, top left, by the way. The Mystery of the Cowhide Glove. Myrtle for January 9th, 2024. Deductive Logico had hoped to enjoy a nice evening at an upscale chapel, but unfortunately, a little lady had to go get moitered. So we have President Amaranth, Earl Grey, and Comrade Champagne. The weapons were a string of prayer beads, an antique flintlock, and a pair of leather gloves. We know that leather gloves have to be the murder weapon. Locations are the nave, the choir loft, and the graveyard, and the possible motives are to escape blackmail, to rob the victim, and to break into the industry. Okay, so each one of these guys brought a weapon and a location. So let's see. So clues and evidence. I might actually start from the bottom. A cowhide glove was found beside the little old lady. So whoever has these gloves is literally, whoever has this glove is the person that we're looking for. So whoever was in the graveyard was right-handed. Okay, which of you MFers? You're right-handed, you're right-handed, you're left-handed. So Comrade Champagne could not have been at the graveyard. So let's find the graveyard is the skull. You cannot be here. Oh, you gotta use a decoder today? No, I don't have to. I can read shuffled up words. So I'm gonna skip this one. Either an antique flintlock was in the choir loft, or President Amaranth brought a string of prayer beads. Okay, never mind. Okay, wait. Comrade Champagne had a weapon made of leather. Is not shuffled? Oh no. It's code? Oh crap. So the weapons, wood and metal, leather. Okay, so we know that Champagne had the gloves. Comrade Champagne had a weapon made of metal. Congrats, it's a code. Yo, steal their gender, steal this gender. By the way, we actually saw the our local bookshop actually has the Myrtle Volume 1. I kind of want to get it. It looks really fun. Anyways, all right. So the suspect who wanted to rob the victim was seen outdoors. Which of you is outdoors? Indoors, indoors, outdoors. The graveyard is the only one for the victim who wanted to rob. For the person who wanted to rob the victim. So it can't be Champagne. So we don't even have to worry about this because Champagne was not outside. So we know their weapon was, so nobody else can use this weapon. And we also know that it can't be here either. So okay, so let's look at let's decode this. Inspector Irratio sent Logical a message using spirit writing, though Logical suspected he had learned it some other way. SOFS UFSMS. Is this a simple Roman code? You can use a Detective Club decoder ring to write a secret message. Simply type your message in below and then turn the dial. Okay. A good old case of pressing the buttons, you see. Earl Grey wanted to escape blackmail. Thank you! Earl Grey wanted to escape blackmail. So you wanted to escape blackmail. What is the icon for blackmail, please? The mailbox. You wanted to escape blackmail, which means you can't have this, and you can't have this. Which means you can't have this. Okay. So you're done. The suspect who wanted to either an antique flintlock was in the choir loft, or President Amaranth brought a string of prayer beads. Okay, so either the antique flintlock was in the choir. So the icon for the choir is the filled-in music emoji. The funny fact is, like, the ones for the books. Wait a minute. The emojis that it uses are the actual like local ones. I think that actually would make sense. Okay, because the emojis for the book are actually so much cuter. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, the choir. It's either there's a flintlock in the choir loft. It's either here. Either this is true, or President Amaranth brought beats. The suspect who wanted to rob the victim was seen outdoors. This is actually not a lot of information. This is actually not a lot of information. Either one of these two things is true. The person who wanted to rob the victim was seen outdoors. The person who wanted to rob the victim was seen outdoors. So whoever wanted to rob, so the motive to rob the victim has to be connected with, or has to be the motive to So the thief was in the graveyard? Wait, hold up, what do you mean? Oh, you're right, Ronnie. Oh my god. Okay. Rob the victim. Okay, yeah. It's outdoor. Ronnie is so correct. Oh my god. Wait. So the thief was in the graveyard. The thief was in the graveyard. The person who so I'm sorry, my brain is getting a little bit. The person who wanted to rob was in the graveyard. And because you can't be in the graveyard, then you weren't in the graveyard. That means that Brother Champagne, what's your name? Comrade Champagne, a communist and a rich one. Comrade Champagne was not outdoors, which means he had to be indoors. And we know that we know Comrade does not want to rob, which means that his motive is either to escape blackmail. Sorry, I'm thinking his motive is not. Oh, it's also not to escape blackmail, because we know that. So he has to be break into the industry. Okay, got it. So it was Comrade Champagne with a pair of leather gloves in the location. We figured out the location. Did we? We did not figure out the location. To break into the industry. Now, the location is a tough one. So, it either has to be the choir loft or the nave. But do we have a clue whether the gun or the rosary? So the gun, the flintlock was in the choir loft, or President Amaranth brought a string of prayer beads. I'm gonna have to assume that President Amaranth brought a string of beads, because that would negate our. I'm gonna just assume that it was the choir loft. Choir loft. Accusation. Let's go. There we go. A good old 50-50. Got him. Smoked them. Smoked them. And so ends the mystery of the cowhide glove. Took me 9 minutes and 11 seconds, embarrassingly enough, with a nice little flip at the end. There you go, we did it! We did it! So we got to play games, and we also reviewed and talked about all the books I read last year. I wonder how many books I'm gonna read this year. But nonetheless, there we go. And we only have like 17 minutes left. Let me actually write down the solution that I came up with, by the way, in my head about my role-playing game. Instead of using strong hit, weak hit, instead of strong hit, weak hit, miss, use D20 ranges. Oh my god, Max, that is so much smarter. It makes the game so much easier to read. I'm so smart, you guys. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. What can I say? I'm a smart little potato. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, friendos. I don't really have much else to do today, unless anybody has any ideas for things they would like me to do / try before we call it a day. Let me check what's going on. Yeah, no, okay, there you go. Connections? Oh, we didn't do connections. Ronnie's correct. You know what, Ronnie? Shout out Ron. Dude, shout outs to Ronnie. Exclamation mark Moontones, by the way. I love Ronnie. Alright, so we have to make 4 groups of 4. Tell them when I'm streaming. Yo, Nomia, what are you streaming today? Actually, oh my god, movie to movie, oh my god. Nomia, by the way, is streaming Persona 4 The Golden today. I will try to be in chat. Sponge, salt, smoke, shaft, dust, monk, salt, things that come in powders? Pollen? Pepper? Things that come in small particles? No, one away, okay. Okay, let's think this more. Just shuffle me for a second. So, dusting and mopping are things that you clean. Sponge and broom? Are these all... No, things that you used to clean? Pepper is big... Shaft? Charlie. I may go in voice chat for today's stream. I can't promise that I will be available for voice chat, but I will try to at least lurk. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Mayhaps. I love every time we say may, use the word may, like maybe or mayhaps, May shows up, which I very much love. There's May. Oh my god. My drawing for May came out so good too. So Magnum, Dick Tracy. These are both like detective shows. Monk is also a detective show. That's the guy that's back when having a whole character have OCD was like good enough to have a show about. Heat? Was it Shaft? Ooh. Magnum PI, Dick Tracy, Shaft, Monk. Oh, so the name of detectives. Heat is a... Who you gonna call Shaft? Oh my god. Titular fictional detectives. Holy crap, we actually got it. Okay, so. Now. You mop. You dust. Wait, but then what about like... Heat? Fat? Heat? Smoke? Heat? Smoke? Dust? Things that are spicy? Pepper and heat? Things that are hot? Can't hang out. Hi, Victor.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
No worries. Yo, board game night. Let's go. Sponge, rag, dust and mop, says Nomia. Let's try. Nope. Is smoke hot? Oh, what about broom? Wait, broom, mop, dust. Not dust, broom? Cleaning supplies? Is it that Netflix show? Oh my god, no man. Oh my god. Kendra! Heat, salt, acid, fat, or whatever it's called. Oh, science terms. Salt, fat, heat, and acid? Salt, fat, heat, and acid? But then pollen, smoke, pepper, and dust become one thing. Oh, they are part elements of cooking per Seaman Nosrat. And this was in fact things that make you sneeze! We got it! Alright. It's stuff that makes you sneeze. And it is the show. Wow. Also, thank you, Mary. Thank you for the help. Achoo. Anybody else sneezing in chat? What's another, like, easy, quick game we can play? I guess I could try... I told Kitty to never let me do movie to movie again. Every time I do movie to movie, I feel absolutely stupid. I feel... Oh, wait, hold up. We can do this. We can do this. The voice of Jameson Price is the commander of the 5th League in Monster Hunter World. We can do this. The Lighthouse to Austin Powers. Absolutely, I can do this. Absolutely. So the Lighthouse, Robert Pattinson, Willem Dafoe. That's it. That's everyone who's in that movie. So we just have to get from Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe to basically Mike Myers, right? So we just have to get to any kind of SNL performance. Now, was William Dafoe anytime with anyone who was in SNL? William Dafoe to what? Robert Pattinson. What have you done, Robert? The Batman? Let's see. Like, let me just scroll down your past, by the way. Have you done like a comedy movie with a bunch of nobodies? There's an awful lot of the Twilight Saga. Oh my god, How to Beat 2008. Oh my god, he's such a baby. That is all the movies you have done, huh? You know what, Robert? Let's go back to William Dafoe. I want to watch Poor Things. I don't know what it's about. It just looks, the poster looks cool. Spider-Man, All Roads Lead to No Way Home. Okay, let me actually go all the way to the bottom, by the way. Let me just go all the way to the bottom. He was in Finding Nemo. I bet there was an SNL person in Finding Nemo. Ellen DeGeneres, not really what I was looking for. I'm looking for a comedian from the 90s. I'm looking for a 90s comedian. Let me back up a little bit. You could go through Spider-Man, but then who in Spider-Man was on SNL though? Wait, hold up. No. Okay. Ronnie, dude. SNL is really easy, good for this game because everybody's been on SNL. Okay, so let me just look. Bruce Campbell, but you weren't on SNL. Randy Savage, the SNL trenches. Dude, Macho Man Randy Savage. You must have been on an SNL clip somewhere. Look at me just looking through wrestling videos, by the way. Oh my god. This is just wrestling videos. Come on, Macho Man Randy Savage. Come on. No chance. Okay, no chance. Alright. I barely know what SNL is. That's probably good for you. It's Saturday Night Live? James Franco. Has James Franco... The problem is that Mike Myers hasn't done anything. Mike Myers hasn't done anything in forever, by the way. I just need one of you to like have been on SNL once, and then we can complete the challenge as fast as possible. Is William Dafoe in Shrek? Shrek? No. Although Cameron Diaz. Okay. Wait. Jim Carrey, Cameron Diaz, Shrek, Mike Myers. Holy crap, Kendra, you're incredible. Okay, what was Cameron Diaz in? She hasn't been in stuff in a while, so we're gonna have to go like early 2000s. Cameron Diaz, Mr. Bean's Holiday. Did I do it without knowing actors? Kendra, you're actually halfway there. Triple X State of the Union with freaking what's his name? Diesel. Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Oh, I love this movie. It's so bad though. Wait, Catherine Zeta-Jones? Catherine Zeta-Jones? No, that doesn't get me anywhere. Wait! Once Upon a Time in Mexico? Antonio Banderas? Freaking Shrek 2 with Mike Myers, who was an Austin Powers Gold member.
Mission complete.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico did it. Holy shit. Once Upon a Time in Mexico with Catherine Zeta-Jones. And I guess also Johnny Depp is in that too. There you go. William Dafoe, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Antonio Banderas, Shrek, Mike Myers, Austin Powers. What was the shortest path? Robert Pattinson was intended with Michael Caine. Michael Caine. Okay, yeah, I could have probably done Mike. Look at this young ass picture of Michael Caine, by the way. Dude, he looks so young. He wasn't always an old man. Michael Caine. Michael Caine. Why do we fall, Master Bruce? Why do we fall, Master Wayne? So that we can fall back up again. That's absolutely what the quote is. Yeah. Everybody loves the Dark Knight Rises 2008's premiere movie. You know, Michael Caine playing as the role of freaking the butler. Being like, you know, speaking to Batman in a time of need, you know, why do we fall, Master Wayne, so that we can keep falling again? Siska says he looked young when he was young, unlike me who turned 16 and has been looking 35 since then. The butler? Okay, Kendra. What else is Alfred's profession? He's a butler. Yeah, put some respect on the name of this fictional character? Absolutely not. Alright. What was yesterday's challenge, by the way? Yesterday was... It was Tenet to the Antichrist? Really? I mean, like, the thing is that we already know. It's Robert Pattinson to The Lighthouse. Wait, no. Yeah, to The Lighthouse. To William Dafoe, who was an Antichrist. With a huge you-know-what. There you go. That is literally the shortest route. Okay. Bruce is too rich to have any of his shit together without Alfred. Oh my god. God damn it, Kitty, you really added that quote? Siska says, as an avid ignorer of comics, he's also Batman's dad. He is absolutely not. If he was Batman's dad, things would not have gone down that way. What's another, like... Is this Memento? Memento to the Count of Monte Cristo? Also, Ronnie's live right now, by the way. Exclamation mark Moontoms, by the way. If you would like to watch Ronnie streaming, they're literally streaming like right now. And Nomi will be streaming later today. So definitely go check them out. The Muppet Christmas Carol. 2 Batman Returns. Michael Caine is in it already. Oh my god. So we just need to get to Michael Keaton and or Michelle Pfeiffer and or Danny DeVito. Which of you MFers has been in a movie with Danny DeVito? Dude, you guys don't even have pictures. Dude, you don't even have pictures. Who are you people? The Muppet Christmas Carol. Okay. Michael Caine can get us there. Okay, Michael Caine. Michael Caine. Put Batman in here. To Batman Begins? Wait, no, Max. What? We're going in circles, Maxi. Was he in Birdman? That would have been nice. The answer is always Michael Caine. Michael Caine. What has Michael Keaton been in? Let me actually, I'm gonna reverse this, by the way. Michael Keaton, what have you been in? The Flash? There's no way he's in The Flash. Dumbo? Michael Keaton was in Dumbo? Also, hi there.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
We're almost wrapping up for the day, but thank you for dropping in. Is Spider-Man Homecoming? Okay, alright. Okay, Michael Caine. Have you been in a Spider-Man movie? No, you have not. We would need, you know what? Yo! Oh my god, Nomia. Every time I hear Birdman, I always think it's Bird playing. The Axis of Awesome song. Oh my god. I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane. I'm a bird plane. This is how I know Nomi and I are supposed to be friends, because I listened to the Axis of Awesome's album too much when I used to work at the laboratory. Oh my god, I think about 4 chords all the time. Anyways, I'm out of here. Ronnie is streaming over on their channel. I literally put the link again, but you know what? Let me do it again. So you know what, Moontomes? Take care, Maxi. Thank you for coming today to my stream. I hope you all had fun. Again, Ronnie is streaming literally right now. And Nomia. Yo, I love that. I love that, Noms. Nomi is also streaming later today. They're doing some Persona 4 Golden. I will try to be in chat, if not just lurking, so please consider checking it out. And for now, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Tomorrow we're doing Gardic with friends, so please definitely tune in for that. Gardic Gatic with the friends, and Placeworth will be joining. A wild Placeworth is gonna appear, so definitely check that out. And yeah. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye. Beep boop. God damn it, I forgot. The secret word of the day. If you want to show people that you watch all the way until the end, leave a comment on this video with the secret word. The secret word of the day is... movies. Leave a comment with the word movies. It's also Shaft, also books. If you leave a comment containing any of those words, I will heart your comment. And if you manage to weave all 3 together, I might even pin your comment. Who even knows? Anyways. Take care, everyone. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow with some Gardic. Bye-bye. Take care. Beep boop.
Bingo!